when what all that I'm doing right now is just using my phone and the Discord app. That's all right now. Now I do have a an app on my phone that allows me to um easier capture my screen on my phone, but all that I'm doing is just using the Discord app and using the face cam option. That's all that I'm doing. And then I have it set up on like a and then there's a softer clamp with a spring that's currently grabbing on the sides of my phone and is keeping it suspended. So that's where I got my phone set up right now.
And I have
But so
an old
I'm
setup.
seeing your broadcast on the YouTube if you've started it.
I see it there.
There you go. Now you're
Hey,
going.
hey, nice to see ya.
Now
Oh,
I see.
I didn't hear audio. Hello?
Sorry,
Oh,
I had the mic muted on my
there,
phone.
there we go.
So
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah, that
I've
works.
You might be able to switch the audio straight to your headset if you're since we're just using the PC. Since I don't know how you're using your actual headset as it is.
Hmm.
But that's how I was able to set mine up. So it comes all my audio and actual PC through my headset. Now I use an actual USB jack for mine. I don't know how yours is. It looks like yours is USB plug-in. Is that right?
yeah.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, I was just making sure that you could hear us or you could use that instead of having to use the phone because that can be a little
Yeah,
a little hard for you if you're gonna have to continuously bend over or whatever to try and talk to it. But nice to
I'll
see
just
you in
need to get a
here.
webcam.
Everything seems to be working. Also, by the way, I just want to inform everybody, whether you be a rebel or you be a comet, that we are broadcasting, we are streaming as of right now. As I've said in all my other previous messages and all my other previous podcasts, this is for a mature audience only. If you are enjoying this as a minor involved, anyone else that has any complaints can go fuck themselves as we are
There's
about to
some
start.
passwords. Okay.
We're about to start.
I'll shut the camera off and
So
I'll go back to the headset where you can hear it.
let me
Oh,
bring up my official page here for both of them. So I will go over, or I'm just gonna do a very minute little bit of this for the how we've gotten here so far. So as we
Oh,
are
the
right now,
beginning of the weekend.
we're starting out in the Star Wars 5D series. We started in the series just after Luke and Leia and the gang had ended up destroying the Death Star 2 with Palpatine. So in episode 6, as Brian so cleverly, different stuff is happening. The New Republic is trying to be formed. The old warlords of the Imperial Army of the Empire are still trying to vie for power and command. We find our group of vagabonds currently in the mix of this turmoil. Um, our previous sessions have indicated that this group has been given contact by what is called the New Republic, and they have begun a original mission to find a specific high profile character, which led them into their predicament now. So I'm gonna leave it up to Darth Kitten 11 now. So I'm gonna leave it up to Darth Kitten 11, our GM, to kind of fill in the rest of it. This is our season finale for this that we've decided to give this whole grandeur to. Go ahead,
Hmm.
Dial.
Alrighty. So recapping from the last session and probably maybe a little bit of session before. You guys had infiltrated the Metatheran cartel's office and found some of the incriminating files that are needed to finally pin it to the cartel with evidence. Or able to find the evidence to finally pin it to the cartel is the right way to say that. But after being bamboozled by a false bomb, you guys found a secret tunnel that was located inside of the office and found a compound located elsewhere in the city. You're able to find some files that have been transferred there, but learning after an explosive combat and returning to the base, found that the amount of files that were there were incomplete, and the money paper trail that would finally land the Metatheran cartel in deep water ended up drying up. And after a lengthy you guys finally arrived at a plan of attack with a group of Gungans at your side, provided by the resistance force that is there on the planet. Last session, you guys had infiltrated into the headquarters and now find yourselves in the headquarters proper. Aurora, you last session had made your way to what you guys were able to what's the word I want to use? Not decipher, but you guys were able to procure a uh, a loose layout of what the headquarters looked like and what each room was inside the headquarters. And Aurora, you kind of beelined it for I believe it was the records room. Basically said security over top of it. Towards the end of the headquarters base, Savaris had found a main hallway that led towards what you guys know as the staging area. And there is currently massive amounts of laser fire that has made the hallway quite dangerous to travel down. And Savaris has led a group. Each of the tokens represents like, I forget what I had them
Each one was a
represent. Something
Gungan
like either
security
five.
member that
Yeah, it was
that
like
had
five
their.
five Gungans per token, basically was what it was. A minion group, have you? And Lucian, you had I believe at the end of last session you had just crossed over basically where the laser fire was its thickest and made it to the other side of the yeah, that's pretty much it. You guys know that you are looking for one last file, and you know that that is located in the records room, and you guys are currently searching for which room that is exactly. Let's see here. Last, I believe we left off, and I guess we'll start off with probably maybe the most interesting one. Jordan, we'll start with you. In initiative order, unless if do you guys want to re-roll initiative?
No, I
Something
think
maybe we should do.
No, we're good.
I think we should
Okay.
probably stick with the initiative order. I'm pretty sure that
Okay.
we didn't do like. I mean, if we did bad, we did bad. We kind of got
So
where we are.
I've had a good
so
initiative roll almost every encounter. If this one was bad, so be it.
yeah. So Jordan, you're on top of the initiative order. What would you like to do first? So you are inside the headquarters proper at this point. You rounded the corner, and in front of you there is like a sign that says security. You hear down to the south and west, it sounds like just like almost one continuous barrage of blaster fire is going down the hallway behind you, and you have been running through this headquarters for the last little bit, and you are not sure how well your companions are doing behind you.
So first, I would like to. Let's see how far I am. Yeah, I can make it. I would like to go into the security room.
Okay.
And once I'm inside, I would like to look around for any.
Okay. Alrighty, so you are able to make it into the security room, and I'll just reveal the whole security room here. Stepping inside, you see that there is a wall of computer screens that are around there, and you see lots of little monitors that are like maybe 8 inches or 12 inches square, and they are all different security angles, and some of the cameras are like panning back and forth, and you can see um, where your allies are and where the Gungans are. And for the sake of it, um, just let's let's go with it. I will reveal the rest of the map, as the security system here is quite thorough, and you're able to get a glimpse into each and every room. So I will do this. That. And as you're panning through the different cameras, you see where the source of the blaster fire is coming from, that you would know to be the southernmost part of the headquarters. And there are just so many car rights that are in this
Oh,
staging area. There's so many of them that they aren't able to like crowd around, like they're crowded around this entrance to this hallway, that not all of them are able to shoot. So as one of them dies, another one steps in its place to replace it and continue the blaster fire.
and so after revealing the place, do I see which room is the records room?
Yes, you do. You know that the records room is in C2, and you see a hooded car right that is currently looking over. There seems to be a similar setup in as the room that you're in, but there's a bit more technology in this room along the back wall and along one of the sides. There's what looked to be like the camera's able to pick up, like there's like strings of code, kind of like Matrix basically, and it kind of looks like when you think of like that are like, they're red when they're going down, the green they're when they're going up, and there's just like this flooded on this back wall, and there's a car right that is currently um just silently looking at the screens. You only see like the back of his head.
Interesting. I'm gonna process this data, and then I'm gonna start moving back. I'm gonna dash.
Okay.
And that is my turn.
I'm ready. Savaris, it is your turn. You're next up.
All right, I am given my military background with the Gungans. I'm going to turn to the Gungan to my left, and I'm going to boldly pronounce, "We still gotta fill the gaps, yeah," and convince the fellow Gungan and I to fill in the little two space gaps between the other ones, and continue
Okay.
moving down.
They're
Um,
minion groups. They can fill up the whole space.
right,
The
right.
the
Well,
token is just there to represent it. So
so
they fill up the whole hallway if you want them to.
so the reason I'm doing this, I guess I'm going to express it in the way that I hope to enable this, because I assume that of these all minions have about the same characteristics or similar to, or like slightly lower level than what I have. We can all generally take the guard action, using our
They're
shields as like a
minions. They
phalanx
cannot they
style.
cannot take the guard action.
So like what I'm meaning is that we're trying to try and use our shields as a primary push, as a primary
They can take
wall to
yeah,
keep
yeah,
walking
yeah.
down. and using
Yeah.
that as like, in my sense, when I get up to that spot, I'm personally going to use the guard action as because I have it
Okay.
as my bonus action.
Yeah.
In which I
Okay.
will
Yeah.
be able
They can guard.
to protect all of these people, and where we're gonna try and, because I know right now, as you have it set up on the general idea, is that this is difficult terrain, and it's constant wet. It's essentially constant weapon fire. It's a really grueling crawl, and that's essentially what myself and the Gungans are going to be. I'm gonna exchange some weapon fire down the hallway. I might not hit
Okay.
anything. It's blind. I'm not really try. I don't even know if I'm going to hit anything, because we're just trying to cover and expose as much weapons fire as we can.
Yeah.
We're
I
the
got you.
Yeah.
So you tell the Gungans to basically, form a wall with their shields as they move forward, and they do so. They listen to you. And so what else are you doing? You got your action, bonus action,
Oh
and
no,
your movement.
I'm a part of that wall. I'm moving
Yeah.
up with them at
So
half distance,
you
and
have
then I'm
your
using
action.
my guard or my bonus action as a guard action to
Okay.
support that wall with
Okay.
my abilities, and I'm going to help basically be the forward push down the hallway as the
Yeah.
rest of my
Okay.
team as the rest of my team figures out the necessary thing. I am the distraction. I am the necessary force. That's my idea.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Um.
I'll move my
So is
character real
yours?
quick to match up with, if it's okay with you. It's a little hard right now. I'll match it up with about blue and yellow, because we have that if that's
Yeah. So
that's
go
up
ahead
to you.
and move the tokens where you want to go. They have a movement speed of 30. And then when you are ready, I need you to just go ahead and make one dexterity saving throw for the Gungans, and then one for yourself.
Um. Okay. If I'm going to do the dexterity, I can't move the red, blue, green one.
Okay.
But I have an ability, I believe, towards that. So let me double check my character sheet. You said
Yeah,
it's
you
just a
got some ability to
what dex
reduce the
saving throw for
damage.
something?
Yeah.
Uh, okay. Yep. I have shield mastery. If I'm not incapacitated, I can add my shield's AC to bonus to any dexterity saving throw that I make against a power or harmful effect. So I'm
Yep.
gonna go ahead and make the dex saving throw, and then I get to add +3.
Okay.
So
So
I
you
get
got
a
12.
12.
Go ahead and just roll a d20 for the Gungans. I have their
Okay.
thing.
12.
Okay. So the DC right now, because as you're getting closer, is 15.
Yep, yep. Okay.
So the Gungans just meet it, which means that they beat it, and you were just shy.
I think I
And
have
that
something about that as well.
is, yeah, you have something to reduce the damage on that. And so it is a +1. So you would take 6 points of damage, and then whatever you need to reduce it by.
I reduce it equal to my proficiency, so I'm gonna take 4 damage.
Okay.
So my
Ready?
proficiency is still 2.
Anything else in your turn?
Um, yeah, I'll use my main action to take a shot down the hallway. I'm not really. I guess I won't really say I'm focusing on a person, because it's a pretty far action to be able to do. But let me see if I can. Why can I not zoom in anymore? Okay. I will, because I believe I have a disruptor pistol in hand, try and shoot the one that's on the. Nope.
Yeah.
Zoom
It's a pretty
in.
long shot for your disruptor pistol.
I believe I have I have a max range of 180, but I'm trying to get to that with my. Come on, where's the thing? Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's disadvantage. I can't get it all in one thing without having the character like Johan Rudo and everything pop up on the
The
thing.
range is 150 feet.
150.
150 feet, 150 feet to get to the carets.
All right, let me double check
So you
my
want to make
pistol.
your attack roll at disadvantage if it's within that
45 to 180. Bro.
Okay, well you rolled it 3 times, so I'm
No,
just gonna
just
take
take the
the
two.
first 2.
Just take the 2. So
So
it's a 6. I got a
yeah,
6.
yeah, misses.
Okay.
The wall just above the opening into the assembly hall. And with that, it is now. Anything else on your turn?
Nope. My bonus action to guard the fellow
Yeah.
Gungans.
Okay. Up next is Ryan, and
Hmm.
Jordan, you're on deck.
Can you imagine what would have happened if the alarm gone off?
Oh boy.
It would have.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's a good thing you guys are here and not at the landing platform. Because if the Gungans would have come here, they probably would have all died.
Okay, so what I want to be is right there on the wall in cover, right?
Okay.
But the space there is got some wall in it. Can I move there and
Oh,
just say
that's
I'm
fine.
against the wall? Okay.
Yeah. Hmm. If you're
And
wanting to take cover there, you gain a boost to your AC as well.
okay. Oh, I want to be completely out of line of sight. Like,
Okay. All right.
all right, and that will be
Okay.
my turn. I don't have any actions for this turn.
Okay. Jordan, you're up.
You also never answered my question earlier.
Ouch. I'm sorry. What
When you
did
Oh,
I
was
post
that
the
answer?
meme thing about the bombs,
About the bombs. The meme thing about the bombs. Did
where
I
was
do it?
it? Give me a sec.
Was it me or was it Brian?
It was Brian.
Okay.
Did
See,
I
Oh,
I
put it
was
under
like, bro, I
memes?
don't know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's under memes. It's got the penguins and
Yeah.
the Rico and
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's what you were talking about because you sent it on Messenger, and I was like, what?
Who's
What?
Rico? Who are you talking about?
Exactly.
I moved forward and I used my action to dash to get some extra speed.
Okay.
And then Fenrir is gonna go right behind Noel as he still has the rider on his back.
Yes, he does.
And that's my turn.
Alrighty. You have a Loth Wolf with a Gungan flanking you right now, Sylvaris. Or Lucian, sorry.
Okay.
So absurd. Okay. Alrighty. Sylvaris, you're up, and Lucian, you're on deck.
All right.
Unless,
So
wait a minute. Were you done with your turn, Jordan? You
Yeah,
dashed?
I'm finished. Yeah, I
Okay.
dash.
Alrighty.
what do the characteristics of those minions have? Do they just have like what are they? If they're just saying like they're mini me's but like lower level, or are they someone else, or are they
They're
like
just
they have something
foot
else?
troops. They're foot troops. They have blaster pistols and shields.
So the reason I was asking is because I
And
was planning on personally just dashing, using my main action, which will give me the normal standard 30 feet, and then using the guard action. But if my troops can't keep up, they only move 15 feet. So if we do
Yeah.
this all together, what would happen is that the entire line would move down 15 feet, and then I would just preside to take the bonus action for a guard action, and then try and take a pot shot at I kind of messed with things a little bit. Taking a pot shot at that closest one. Probably still at disadvantage, even though we moved 15 from them from the
Okay.
last time. So let me see if I can move myself. Why am I having such a problem with this? Move it here. I'm gonna move here. Hope that all the other guys will move about 15 feet as well, and then I'm gonna take shoot at this one at disadvantage.
10
10.
still misses. The barrage of returning blaster fire is just too much, and it's a little bit too distracting. You're more worried about protecting yourself than landing shots, and you end up missing.
Okay. And then I
Also,
will take the bonus action guard action with my allies, and that will be my turn.
okay, need you to make dexterity saving throws for you and the Gungan, which is just a 20, d20.
Okay, so
The DC is still 15.
Dex saving. Oh, I have the. Well, I got a 2, and then so I would have gotten a 5. So
Yeah.
me personally, I would have gotten a 5. Put that back to normal.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You
Obviously,
you don't make it.
D20. I'll roll 1 D20. You just want me to roll 1 for all 4 or 5 of them?
Yeah.
They rolled a 19.
You have nothing to
The
do.
Gungans save. You take. The Gungans
Alright.
are still good.
I will use my reaction to take half of that, which will put me at 23. I'll move myself over
Anything
to the
else?
same line. Nope. I'm good. I'm going to move myself to the same equal line that the Gungans are at, because that's where I would be. But
okay.
Ryan.
Okay, so I'm going to. I'm gonna wait a turn.
Okay.
I know
what you're doing. Okay.
Wait. Can I metagame real quick?
It's me versus you. You guys solve this puzzle. I don't care what you guys talk about.
I was gonna say, are you gonna preserve your action for something rather than just
I'm
wait?
just gonna move down the line behind the shield wall, right, and use it to my advantage to move up. There's no point in presenting myself as a target if the shield wall hasn't, moved my maximum distance.
Oh, it will never move your maximum distance.
Well, I mean,
we're moving at half speed right now, and we're getting
use
shot
a lot
the
of
fuck
resources when I do that. When I go Kazap,
the hedgehog. Yeah.
yeah,
No,
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying to make a normal movement turn. But I'm not going to do that and put myself in the way of gunfire for no reason if the shield wall ain't close enough, far enough down the line.
Yeah.
Well, you could do that the old Star Wars clone technique, where you provide the wall while the other
Waste
guys
more
shoot behind
resources
you, and you can sit
guarding
there and deflect
myself.
all the shots with your lightsaber while the clone trooper comes up and just fucking like executes everybody like they were.
Every time I do that, it costs me power.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you are like a who's really like adept for that kind of stuff.
I'm
to
definitely
begin
not a
with.
guardian, but I'm not a counselor either. So,
Oh.
Okay.
yeah.
My bad.
Ready? So you're just holding your turn?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my turn.
Okay, Jordan, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to slow time. I'm
Ooh.
gonna roll a d4 times 5. So I get 15 extra feet of movement. I'm going to dash. So
Okay.
I will have 65 times 2
Alrighty. So what I
is
will say
120.
is to remind you, just in case if you want to do something different, the red squiggle line that's representing all the blaster fire. That blaster fire is considered difficult terrain. So moving
Yeah,
through that space, you're going to move at half speed. So what is normally just 30 feet is going to turn into 60 feet if you try to move through that area. Just so you know.
I
It
have
says
25 feet of uninterrupted movement. So I'll move that.
okay.
Just move
But for
here.
for 30 of that feet, it's gonna count as 60, just so you know.
But you got what, 135 or 130
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
double?
Yeah, so I just moved 25 before I entered difficult terrain.
Okay.
So I have 25 off of 130. So 105 left. And I want to move across. So I'm moving another 50. So that's another 100 feet off. So
Okay.
I have 5 left
I was gonna
Nice.
say, yeah,
across.
just assuming that across this is about 60 feet minimum.
That's insane. Okay. Go ahead
This is
and
like,
make a dexterity saving throw. And this area, because you are closer to the blaster fire, it is significantly harder. So the DC in this area is 20 when you make your dexterity saving throw.
I'm good at these. Let's see. Oh, yeah.
Ooh. Nice. Okay. You slow down. The world around you seems to slow, and as you Neo Matrix through all of this blaster fire, like a Mission Impossible acrobatics underneath. Maybe there's a point where you put your nose up to one of them. You maybe you're like, ah, yeah, look at that. That would have killed me, kind of moment, and you find yourself on the other side of the blaster fire unscathed somehow, miraculously, as if the force was watching over
Matrix.
you.
he did the
Doesn't
C3PO
start.
R2D2. And they just crossed through that to the Tantive 4.
Basically, yeah.
So as I'm crossing this blast the fire matrix thing, I'm gonna yell to the party, "This is the room we need! Gather
Okay.
up!"
Nice.
And I'm gonna
Fenrir, with
Hmm.
no fear, is going to dash 60 feet forward, but he can only go 30.
Hmm. So that first part, basically up to the Gungans, is going to be just considered normal terrain, and then whatever is in front of the Gungans is going to be considered difficult terrain.
Okay, so I'm gonna move right behind
Okay.
Vars.
okay. Remember when you're behind one of us, especially when we have shield, and they don't have direct line of sight on you, it is considered I believe at least partial cover. So
Yeah.
if they do end up somehow hitting you, it is an A,
Hmm.
like you get a +2 to your AC or something like that,
Yeah.
but not to deck saves. I can't.
My last 5 feet that I have, because I might as well, and then that is my turn.
Okay. Go ahead and have Frenrir make a dexterity saving throw as well. The
Ooh.
DC is going to be really low because you are behind the Gungan shield wall. Kind of just I don't know, kind of just homebrewing that, I guess, a little bit.
Well,
The
yeah. Let
blaster
me.
fire is a lot less, but the shields are able to block the majority of the shots, but every once in a while one does sneak through. So, and a 17, you're just fine.
Okay.
If you're taking cover behind the shield wall, you're good.
Nice. That's it for me.
And you know what? Just for the heck of it, go ahead and roll me a d20 for the Gungan writing on on the wolf.
Okay.
He has a +3 to his save, so 12. Okay, he's fine. He holds on, and maybe a couple of the blaster bolts get a little bit too close to his face for comfort, but he just kind of hunkers down onto the back of Fenrir. Zach, you're up. It's your turn.
Okay. All right. So the Gungans and I are going to. I did do it again. The Gungans and I are going to move down again.
Okay. Oh, I forgot them.
I can't select things properly. I should have figured this out. It's more of this thing that's the biggest freaking problem right now. I just need you to go bye-bye. Can I just go? Yeah, there we go. I was having troubles closing out of my thing. Like, okay, so I still can't. So I'm going to move 15 feet down with the other guys, and then I'm going to take a shot beat from the closest Cartwright, but we're still in all this fire, so I'm assuming we're at disadvantage.
Yeah, you're still out of range for your pistol.
Oh, I just assumed I was at disadvantage because of all this return blaster fire and shit. I'm pretty sure I'm within. What is it? 45 or anything within 45 is my too close range. Is that right, or is that my standard?
So from the 45 to 180 is considered long range.
Okay.
Anything beyond 180 or whatever's beyond that second number is considered to be out of range.
But
like you
anyone
shoot
that's
out
at
that way and
5
it
feet?
dissipates.
But anyone that's at 5 feet is too
So,
close, right?
correct. You're
Okay.
considered in melee combat.
All right.
So to 45 or something like that, whatever it is for your pistol.
I hit a 5.
So
I did not
still,
hit him. I shot the
um,
ceiling again as I just blindly fired across my shield.
Okay. Right. And then going to move your tokens.
I'm trying.
And you're doing your guard thing again?
Yeah, I will be performing the guard action with the other guys, and I will have to roll my dex saving throw when all this comes back to life.
Still 15.
And yeah, I got to get the other monitor working, so that way I can do this.
Okay, we'll just take the first one. 6. That's a fail.
6 fail. Okay.
And that is 3 damage that gets dealt towards to you. And then go ahead and roll just a straight d20.
And
for
you
the
some bad rolls here.
I am.
Yes.
It's probably
From you, because I'm usually the bad roller.
Come on. Close up so that Papa Isle can continue with his thing. D20.
Yeah. So the Gungans, they do not succeed that, and they take a bit more damage. One, yeah, actually, one of the members of the minion group ends up dying. So there's a dead Gungan now laying on the floor. Just one though. You guys got another like 15 there with you.
Increases our DC.
Because it's one less field we're not getting that meta with it. Okay.
My rations are
Ryan.
running low.
Oh, don't say that. Ryan, you're up. Jordan, you're on deck.
All right.
Also, did you move your Gungans, Zach? Make sure you
I
move your
can't.
Gungans.
I can't move them.
Oh.
I
Oh,
need you to
that's
move
right.
them for me.
Yeah.
They're your minions. They
Yeah.
just are inspired by my
Yes. Okay. All right. They're moved.
appreciates it.
Mm-hmm.
And I ignite my lightsaber.
Ooh.
Gonna stab the Gungan in his back.
Oh, I'm
The
gonna
one that
protect
the
him and
one that went
leave.
down. he's like ridden with bullet fire, just like kill him.
You got them out there like they're point breaks down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, I don't know what you expected our shields to do, Lucy. What did you expect us to be
Block?
doing here? You thought that I was
Block?
just gonna what? You thought that this is I'm Duswell? I'm do. Well, come on, man. We're literally a wall here. When the big giant wall goes down, we're the main force. Yeah, yeah. You know, you could.
Alrighty. So
What's a
you use
DC?
I don't know. I'm just thinking off the cuff here. You know, it's the middle of combat. I don't know what to tell you.
it stands for direct current.
Direct combat. It stands for direct
Yeah.
combat.
There you go. All right. So you got your movement. Anything else on your turn?
Nope.
Alrighty. Jordan, you're up. Zach, you're on deck.
Yeah, we gotta get you some range. From here, looking at this door, is it closed?
Yeah, the doors ahead of you are closed. This right here, right where I pinged, that is a door
Yeah.
there. It is
Is it
currently
like
closed.
mechanical, or is it more like a wooden kind of door that you
Um, so there's a blast door with a security code next to it, but it's a metal blast door.
Question. So when I was in a security room, is there any chance I would have seen some type of code or anything like that?
Go ahead and make a history check for me, or a lore check.
Oh,
No, you do not. You do not remember. But you, with a 1, you do think if you use that fancy data pad that you got, that fancy splicing data pad that you got from the Resistance, you would be able to hack that door open right away, no problem.
can you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you. No.
Can I hear what?
I believe we're losing
I
him.
see a lore. I see a lore 1
Uh-oh.
from Johan Rudo.
We're losing him.
He'll BRB
Is that enough?
real quick. Hurricane
Maybe.
Katrina 2 is coming through, and he just needs a moment. It's not.
Internet's acting up.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Heard the internet's acting up, and can you hear me?
So I believe who has our data pad? Is it Lucian?
I don't know. It should be in one of our backpacks.
Yeah. that makes sense.
I'm the one
So
who
I'm
has
gonna
it.
how far is this? I'm
It's
gonna yell for Lucian. Like, Lucian, throw me the data pad.
You see Aurora making a throwing action towards you, and through the
From
blast.
I'm gonna motion.
from around the corner, and
Did I
I'm
for
really
like a
make
data
out what was
pad,
being said?
and I'm gonna hold my action for him to throw me the data pad, and I'm gonna use force push pull accidentally.
so
Okay.
I
So
would
what
like
we'll
to
do is we're going to do I want Jordan, go ahead and make a charisma check, and then Ryan, go ahead and make a perception check.
I was gonna say, could we do it
And
like
then
there's no way because we're both like, nah, we wouldn't hear that. I'm already imagining I didn't
Yeah.
hear it initially. I'm just like so
Hey,
concentrated in
hey, there we
the
go.
fight. I don't even know what's happening.
So,
I heard wah 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 like peanuts,
oh yeah,
you know?
Well, you're not
you
as
know this
alert
stuff.
as I am, so.
Well, no, I'm
Yeah.
fighting in the middle of the front lines. I'm sorry that I don't fully hear that. He's like, oh hey, Lucian,
You're
blah,
the
I'm
fight.
just
Hold on a second, Zach. Hold up.
I'm sorry.
Zach, hold up. What was that, Jordan?
So as he notices this, and I'm actually going to throw the data pad. I'm going to hold my actions to use force, push, and pull to be ready to catch it with the force once he
Okay.
throws
Go
it.
ahead. Make a charisma check to try to convey the message.
All right.
Lucian's able to perfectly see you, but
Um,
how well can you
performance.
communicate? Throw me the data pad is the question.
Is performance fine?
Yeah, that works. That makes more sense. 17? That's
17.
yeah. Okay. You guys are able to communicate that through the chaos of battle.
And after that, Fenrir is going to see how far it's 30. Y'all are so slow. But Fenrir is a smart lad. He's gonna move behind, stay in line, and I'll make the dexterity save.
Alrighty. Ryan, did I have you
10.
make a dexterity saving throw while when you moved up? I forget.
No.
Okay,
No.
yeah, go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. It's pretty easy, being that you're behind the wall.
Okay.
Yeah, you're fine. The occasional blaster fire that does come near you is way above your head. The rest of it gets blocked by the shield. What was oh, the dexterity 10 for Fenrir? Yeah, you're fine. And then go ahead and just roll another d20 for the Gungan. 15. Okay, yeah, he's fine as well.
Big roll.
Yeah, he's starting to become a natural at this. Anything else? So, did you end up getting the data pad thrown over? Did you?
I
Can
would
I?
like to, yeah.
What was that?
Can I throw it
If,
now or
if we
no?
can, yeah, I would
Yeah,
love to.
Yeah,
if
I
you
would
want
like
to.
to throw. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So you set up and you fling the data pad through the hallway, blaster bolts nearly passing by it, and luckily Aurora is able to. You notice that the trajectory is going to be a little bit off, but at the last second it like bends in towards his hands, and Aurora successfully catches the data pad.
Okay, then so with the rest of my movement, I will
Nice.
move up, and I don't believe, but I can do that on my next turn.
Okay. Yeah. Next turn.
And
Already. Zach, it is your turn with Ryan on deck.
The Gungans and I will all move up another 15 feet. Maybe,
Okay.
I don't know if it's right about here. And then we'll
Yeah,
all take
something
the
like
guard
this.
action. I will take the shot at disadvantage again.
Okay.
I don't think they can take the shot because I don't think that I think they have to take their full action for the guard action.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, they only get one action per turn. They don't have like a bonus action or anything like that.
right.
But go ahead and make the attack. I believe still at disadvantage because you're still a ways away. Yep.
I think so as well.
And
I
then
can't get
make
my
that
character
same
sheet.
dexterity saving throw setup that we've been doing.
I can't get my character sheet to show up. Oh, come on. I know I have to do special things because this isn't a normal format that it does. Maybe I should do it in the columns next time. Things to think about. I found a method that allowed me to do the top and bottom version that we're using right now, but that's because they both consider it that I'm in like a full, in quotes, full screen.
Yeah.
But I'll have to try and do it in like in a different matter next time.
Okay. Nice.
Oh, wow.
You find yourself that you're close enough, and maybe the blaster fire is kind of like died down, and one of them they're like reloading basically at the end of the hallway, and you end up managing to hit one. 7. He's dead. Another one. Another.
Turns to dust then.
Yes, and one replaces him.
Unless he's got like enchanted or mythical armor of some sort on him, which I think is the only thing that might survive. Everything else
No.
turns to an ash and is evaporated.
Yep.
The request to no disintegration was not complied.
Okay. Go to make your dexterity saving throws for yourself and
bitch, I just closed all
your
that.
your Gungans.
I did it. Oh, 2, so nothing. No matter what I would have hit, and then the Gungans.
Ooh.
19. So
Yep,
they
Gungans
save.
are-
I take.
Use.
No, I'll just take the 5, just in case. There might be more to
Okay.
come. I might need to save my reaction.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
How bloody does Savant looking?
He's looking pretty
Sorry?
bloody. You could see that. You can see that he has definitely been taking the brunt of the damage. You know him well enough. Or if you feel like taking an insight check. Do you feel like doing an insight check to see how Sylvaris looks to you?
Yeah,
Ready?
I actually won't because I technically can't see you right now.
Yeah, you know what? You know what? I'll take that as fair. I'll take that as fair. You don't quite know. You guess from the gunfire that that Sylvaris has been doing his work. But being as he's been your friend, you're not entirely sure what condition he's in, and you know the shenanigans he gets into.
Okay. Ryan,
Yeah,
you're up.
I
Go ahead and
technically
you're
can't
on
see you right now, so I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
I want to. Let me measure it out real quick.
So remember, the space behind the Gungans is considered normal terrain to be able to move freely there, and then whatever's in front of them is considered difficult.
Okay. Okay. Well, I got something just for that. I ignore difficult terrain.
Okay, but it's the entire area. But yeah, you can move through it.
Well, I'm getting ready to do the thing that causes me to ignore it.
Okay, yeah, you're still gonna have to make the dexterity saving throw to get through the blaster fire, but it's not gonna be considered difficult terrain for you. You're still being shot at, but you can move at a normal pace.
Give me a sec. Sorry.
No, you give me a sec of your lovely FaceTime. You don't have to. I'm just messing. But after, you know. Maybe.
Huh. Trying to find which one actually has the
Ed?
ignore terrain.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
The ability. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that much. I will grab some more water while you're contemplating.
I don't have this one, so I can't help you out in finding it, other than like going to the app. But not app, but the website.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm going to use, I believe it's instinctive movement.
Yeah. Okay.
And I ignore difficult terrain. Yeah, here, I'm just going to post it.
Yeah, that's probably best. All right. Yeah,
And-
that's right. It's that one.
And I'm going to use my Leonine agility, which doubles my speed. Right? Yep. So my speed went up to 35, so I can move 70 feet. No problem.
Okay.
And I'm going to go. Oh. 5, 10. Oh. There.
Okay.
So. Boom.
Works for me. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. The DC is going to be 20 as you get to the like the closest point that you get with the blaster fire. The DC is level 20 is 20.
Okay. I want to also, that's an at will. This one's a concentration self. Or no, this is also an at will. I'm going to use wall run, and that gives me advantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay. Yeah. So oh my gosh. All right,
So
15.
he runs
You
down
still
the
take
wall.
a bit of damage. You take 5 points of damage.
Okay.
As you run up along one of the walls. The car right on that just replaced the one that got turned to ash is like, I have a really nice shot on that one, and he's right there in the corner. You end up catching one of the blaster bolts.
All right.
But you are now safe. You are safe. And you see Aurora with a familiar glow with the data pad that you just threw, ready to be plugged into into a terminal. There's a pair of blast doors in front of you that are currently closed. And there's a little sign on the door that says "Do not disturb."
Made a lot of my character about movement speed, but that's or movement
I
period.
think we passed the point of disorder.
Yeah. Alrighty, Jordan, you're up.
I'm using the data pad.
Alrighty, go ahead and make a technology check for me, and then you'll add 40 to it. So 57.
57.
And then Ryan, were you the one keeping track of the amount of uses?
I was correct.
Okay, go ahead and mark another one off. How many do you got left?
That was 4 of 8. So now we're at 5 of 8.
Okay. Only got a couple more uses left.
Oh no, I actually should be 3 of 8. Sorry. Yeah, we only have 3 uses left.
All right. So 57. The data pad syncs up to the door, and almost like gears that move perfectly together the blast door ends up separating from themselves, and then it kind of like unfurls a little bit, and before you see what looks to be like just like office desks, and then on the back the wall is just littered with information and the different like you see like random I mean you're a ways away, but you see that there's like lines of code, and there's like all the like the green and red lines going up and down everywhere, and there is a lone figure that is currently cloaked and facing away from you. That looks to be about the same size as a cartwright. And through the sound of blaster fire behind you, you are able to hear the words, "Hello, friends. It appears this is where we part ways." And you see the cloak kind of shuffles, and you see a light pink hand of a cartwright reach into one of the pockets, and he pulls out this little metal cylinder that you've seen before and presses a button, and a bright light extends out through the top of it, and he has his very own lightsaber. And you recognize the voice of Wellenveer. Or
What
Wellenweir,
color
I
is his
got.
lightsaber?
Ooh, it is like a teal color. It's this really light blue.
I just muddle under my breath. That's mine. And I'm gonna step in the room.
Okay.
Or float in the room. And get line of sight. And I'm going to cast one of my new abilities.
Ooh.
So I'm going to hold my finger up and snap. And all he sees, and only him, is a small white flame that keeps getting continuously brighter and brighter until it changes shape, and it becomes the shape of a biblically accurate angel as I cast hallucination.
Okay.
If it pops up.
What is this ability that you're doing?
It'll pop up in the chat. It'd be nice. It's not popping up, so I'll just say it. An affected target is so convinced of a hallucination is reality that it can take damage. A hallucination
okay.
created
Gotcha.
to freaking attack. I'm pretty sure you have to make a save. But maybe not.
Okay. Is there like a save to it? What's the name of it?
Hallucination.
Okay.
I'm not seeing it in my thing unless I somehow.
Yeah, you used
Oh,
it
that's why it's
before.
not popping up, because it's actually what level I want to cast it at. But yeah, it doesn't have saving throw.
Oh, there you go. Now you got it.
I'm gonna check the actual website just in case I'm not missing something.
Concentration up to a minute. Dark. Yeah, you use can use an action to examine the situation with an intelligence investigation check against your force power save DC. If it succeeds, the target realizes that that the hallucination is illusion and the power ends. So go ahead and
Well, they first make a wisdom saving throw. That's the part I was missing. And if I fail, it doesn't appear at all. Or if
Okay.
they
Wisdom
if they
saving
fail,
throw?
it shows up. And, yeah,
Ho ho ho. That is
ooh,
an 18. 18.
that definitely beats me. So this fails.
Okay. He's like, ah, I've seen your Jedi mind tricks before. They don't affect me. And this big
No.
toothy grin that from your very first visual of him spreads across his face. Very creepy, very unsettling.
Then I will end my turn by casting Sanctuary on myself.
Okay.
And of course, Finley is going to move up. And that's
Alrighty.
okay.
Going to make a dexterity saving throw for Fenrir and its rider. Just D20s for the Gungan.
Bad roll for Fenrir.
Okay. Okay, and
15 for
the
the.
Gungan saves. The Gungan saves, but Fenrir does not. That is 5 points of damage.
Okay.
All right. With that, it is that everything on your turn there, Jordan? I'm gonna assume it is. That was a lot.
Yep, that's it.
Okay. All right, Zach, you're up. Ryan, you're on deck. I think he's muted.
Yeah, I was.
There you
I
go.
was also looking over my character sheet to make sure there wasn't something to protect Fenrir, when we were in that moment, because I was technically taking the guard action. So I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't some other stuff to it, but that's just towards attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we're just going to continue making the trek down. Uh,
Okay. All
Good
right.
soldiers follow orders kind of thing. Um, so the Gungans and and I'll probably with my free action, I'm going to yell out in Gungan, "Usagaram Boomba!" and try and see if any of the Gungans have any kind of grenade or anything else that they could possibly throw, since I don't know who's got
Mm-hmm.
any kind of weaponry from the ammo stashes
Uh-huh.
when we were
So
there. I can't
you
fully remember
yell
that.
this out, and standing beside you is Brofjordal, who he has one of those Atlatl, like the throwing things that they have.
Oh,
He
okay.
has one, and he's already got a grenade ready to go in one of those, and he's been abiding his time, making sure not to get shot, but he's still a little. What was that? Was that 100 feet away? It was basically exactly 100 feet away. You see, he comes up and he like launches this grenade all the way down there. You see it kind of tink against the floor, and eventually it makes it to the entrance of the staging area, where the Karites are their most concentrated. And where is my D10? That is my D10. Okay, that is 2 and a 7 for 9 damage, which is enough to completely kill this one. And it is close enough. We'll say it kills this one as well. And then 2 more come up to replace them. And maybe like one of them freaks out and like kind of moves back a little bit. But you see that he comes up behind you and he whips one down there, and it's succeeded in connecting in with a couple of the Karites.
Okay, so let me just double check. Did I move yet? I didn't technically move yet, did I?
Yeah.
I did move.
Yeah, I moved him up to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I wasn't sure whether or not I moved
No,
my
you moved
character. Okay, so
Yeah.
if let me
You're
go and check my measurement real quick. From where we are, where I am compared to them. Yes. Okay. All right. So yeah, I will just take a disadvantage shot again, and then
Okay.
take my basic guard action since we already moved up. Core. There we go. Disadvantage. Go. We will...
Okay.
5. Absolutely nothing.
Wildly misses. Go ahead
And
and
then
make your.
Yep.
Oh,
Dexterity save.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
17 because I have it on
Yeah.
disadvantage on accident. Well,
Yeah, you're good.
the shots.
The DC here is still 15, but once you get any bit closer, the DC is going to be 20.
Okay. Well, technically that would have been a
And
20 because I actually gain a DC for my shield, and from the AC for my
gotcha.
shield is a +3.
Yeah. Yep.
But
So yeah, you succeed. And so go ahead
I
and roll
got
for the Gungans,
Yep.
and then Ryan, you're up next.
Okay. I know.
Nat 20.
Hey, there we go. The Gungan wall is holding strong. They lost one, but they're still going. Ready, Ryan? It's your turn.
I move into the room and I
Okay.
say, "What is a Jedi doing here?" That's kiss my butt.
Okay. All
He's
right.
over there making fun of me. I didn't say kiss my butt in character. That's not what happened.
No. It did definitely happen in character. He's over there patting his
Yeah.
butt. It's like, kiss my butt, stupid Jedi. What is a Jedi doing here?
Okay.
My blue saber's lit. It's been lit.
Okay. The room is now a little bit more blue.
Is there any response from the car ride or no?
No. Velenweir doesn't respond to you at all. Maybe he's a little bit surprised. Like his attention is now on you, not on Aurora, as you enter into the room.
Steak.
But besides igniting his lightsaber, he hasn't done anything hostile yet. Anything else on your turn?
No.
So I think all you've done is just move into the room. So you use your movement.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I don't have any ranged attacks I want to make yet. He hasn't made his intentions clear.
Gotcha. You see that Velenweir, he has his cloak is off, and he kind of like basically like he does like a General Grievous where he like shakes the cloak and it falls to the ground, and he's like holding onto his lightsaber. He takes like kind of like a defensive stance, like, and he kind of does one of the like come at me, bro kind of deals, and he holds his ground. Jordan, it is your turn.
First, I'm glad I went and read through his character sheet. Forgot he has a new trait from the roll up that he can now dash as a bonus action. And I've been using his main action for a while now. So let's see how far we can get. So we can move
That's so confusing. Why
here, 20, undisturbed.
is there a Jedi protecting a
40.
Are you saying
So
this
he's
metagame, or are
essentially
you talking this just in your head?
In my head, metagame,
Mine?
whatever you say.
No, metagaming, I could tell you,
Oh.
but if we're talking about just like in your
Well, then
head,
tell
I'm
me.
not gonna say anything. Well, why would I do that? Like, I don't know if you want a metagame or not, motherfucker. He's trying to figure out how
The
much
point is
distance
going
it is
to-
in fucking in difficult terrain before he's able to make the rest of his movement. He's got 20 free movement, then he's got to make 40 movement in difficult terrain, and now he's trying to figure out how to fuck. And you're over here like, like I don't know what we want to
Yeah.
play anymore.
All right,
I can
what are
tell
you
you.
doing, Jordan? What are you doing?
Sorry.
Henry is dashing with his bonus action and his main action to get 90 feet so he can make it.
Okay, gotcha. So yeah, I think you've got enough. So you had like, remember, see, like you had like 20 feet to like here or something,
Yeah,
and then
and then it
it's an
was 40
additional.
to here.
Yep. So there's your 40, and so or 40. So now then you have what else now? How much more movement?
I'm out. I'm out.
You're out at 40. Okay, gotcha. So go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for Fenrir and the Gungan. The DC is 20 as you round the corner.
Not likely. Wow,
Oh,
1 off.
close. All right, and then go ahead and roll for the Gungan. A 6. Yeah, no, that doesn't make it. Okay, so it is. Fenrir takes 6 points of damage, and the Gungan takes 4. I was gonna write that.
How's the Gungan looking?
Okay.
Is this
All right.
the Gungan alive?
How's the Gungan looking?
Oh
That's
yeah,
on top of
he's
him.
alive. Yeah, the Gungan's alive. He has
Do I need to do
he
medicine
has
check?
some. He when he's just by himself, he has technically 25 hit points.
Oh, nice. So I chose the right Gungan to mount anyway. Just for my turn, Henry can't make it. Let me see the range on this. So I've used 1 time.
What are you doing?
You can call it. Oh, it doesn't say the range. Okay, so I'm going to pull out the bow.
Okay.
Do I have to concentrate on this? I don't. Okay, so I can do this. I'm going to hex him, and then I'm going to shoot him with the bow.
Already. The hex is is there a save involved with the hex, or is that just an automatic? I can't remember.
It is automatic, and I'm going to, before I forget, because part of hex is I can pick a saving throw for him to have disadvantage on.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with wisdom.
Okay. Gotcha. Make sure you write that down in case, because I'm probably not going to remember that. So make sure to write that down, or make a note of that. I got a lot going on up here, so yeah, I'll try to remember as well. But wisdom, okay.
21 to hit for my energy bow.
That just hits.
Just
Roll
hit.
damage.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm. 10
10
damage.
plus,
Nice.
let me double check my hex damage. I think it's just a d6. Let me double check.
Okay.
Yeah, d6. Can you roll that?
Okay.
14 total.
Nice. That's a good start right there.
It looks like you're trying to come into it. I approve.
After that, I'm gonna take behind these little things
Remember,
here.
this is all just a
Computers
first time, Ryan.
Nice.
And I pass turn.
Alrighty. With that, it is Zach's turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna measure out
Right?
distance real quick.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
I go after Johan.
Mhm.
So real quick, I'm trying to do a 2-part thing. My wife is talking some smack in the background. I get some of it, so you guys can laugh too.
Nice.
She's like, You're the kind of guy I used to pick on in school and torture. I'm gonna glitter bomb you and all kinds of stupid stuff."
Nice.
And now she's the person that you sleep with, huh?
Yeah, look, who's winning here?
Right. I think you got a masochist feeling to yourself, if anything. So I think seeing everyone kind of all of my initial team kind of push up and being kind of anxious about my team all having gone this one direction. I'm going to call out to the Gungan behind me to take up
Yeah.
my position in the wall. And
Alrighty.
then I am going to use my action to dash. Because I
Ready?
am currently 40 feet away from that. If I dash, I have 60, so I should have another 20. So from here, I could make it to right about here, and that's where I should be able to make it.
Yep.
Should make it about
Go
here.
ahead and make a dexterity saving throw, DC 20.
DC
for the blaster fire.
Right.
Nope.
Okay. As it clips my ankle going across, I definitely,
Yeah.
I am definitely feeling it. No one
Okay.
knows that besides me. You said an extra
Nice.
5?
It was 6 damage.
6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Guard action, since I'm in the middle of this hallway and I passed Fenrir, I will use my second wind action.
Okay. Do that.
I gain 7.
There you go. Like it never even happened.
Like I gained 1 point.
Yeah.
All right, and that will be all. That'll be all.
All right. Lucian, it is your turn.
I'm going to attempt a persuasion check to get him, Baron Weir,
Yep.
to stop fighting us. Like, why is a Jedi siding with the Karites a method of cartel?
Okay. Go ahead and you want to persuade it. Go ahead and make it at disadvantage.
Okay. Why am I getting at a disadvantage? What is going on?
Well, okay. I guess that was a little preemptive. What do you say exactly that may sway me to make it normal? Currently, just nothing is going to be disadvantage.
Why is he standing in between us? Or okay, I'll say it for verbatim. Why are you standing in between us and the evidence that proves the cartel is hurting the citizens of the city?
Okay. Yeah. It'll be disadvantage.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's the leader of the cartel.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, 10. He just kind of chuckles at you, and
He's a Jedi, though. That's not Jedi behavior.
he chuckles at you, and he says, "Who said anything about me being a Jedi?" And you see that he holds up his wrist, and you see that he's kind of got this wrist pad going on thing where there's like some like lights and whatever, and he presses a couple, and unbeknownst to you, there are two commando droids that flank Velen Weir. They like descend and they like climb down and they land with a heavy thud, and they have these long vibro blades for arms, and they just it is so messy. They have like these red lights and they have this expressionless face on them. And then beside you there are two more commando droids that drop down, but these don't have a blade, but instead their hand has been replaced with a blaster pistol. Technically a light um, blaster rifle, the E5 blaster rifle that the droids had back in the Clone Wars. So they got these like these old weapons on them, but they're like mounted um to their arms. But they descend in a similar manner, and they land with a thunk. And you see Velen Weir, he's kind of got this smug look on his face, like, now what?
Aurora, he had his chance. And that's my turn.
Okay. And Velen Weir is going to he is going to make sure that he stands behind one of the droids, and he kind of like shoves it forward a little bit as he follows the droid around. And with that, it is Aurora's turn.
Okay, so first we're gonna move Shenrir.
So the red and blue marked commando droids have melee weapons, and the green and orange droids have ranged weapons.
Okay, so he's gonna bonus action dash, move in front of this orange droid as I move with him.
Okay.
We're gonna tag team. I am going to bonus action cast animate weapon. Oh, we lost one.
Oh, we lost to Ryan.
Oh, oh, oh,
And
okay.
he's back.
He was. I know he was like right there too.
Sorry,
So
I
yeah,
hung
I'm
up the
gonna
phone. I
bonus
didn't know it was gonna
action.
kick me out.
Yeah, I
You're
don't
good.
know why I kicked you out either.
All right, what are you doing now?
I'm bonus action animate weapon on Fenrir's chain, like I've done once before.
Yep.
So his chains are now a independent acting weapon
Mm-hmm.
that will just attack on his turn and just be a part of him. And so he's going to first attack. I'm going to go first to his main attack claw with advantage since I'm next to him. On the droid. 24.
Ooh, 24. That hits. Gonna roll damage. You're going for the orange
Or
one.
9 damage.
Okay.
And then he will attack with the chains. 16 hit.
Yes.
For 12 damage.
Okay.
I think that was max roll.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And then he is going to, he uses bonus action dash. So that'll be his turn, and now it's my turn. And I will attack with the chakram have the bow in hand, not the chakram, unfortunately.
Yep, that hits.
4
4
damage.
damage. Alrighty.
And that is turn.
Nice. Alrighty. Savaris, you're up next.
All right. Kind of little surprised seeing old commando droids that I probably would have like maybe trained against or something in the academy.
Probably.
I'm going to run up to that first green one that's in
Okay.
my view. I don't really notice many of the other ones, and then I'm going to do my shield bash on him using my Gungan shield. I believe I have the ability to do. Yeah, okay. So, a shield style, skilled in defending. Let me just put it out there for you as well. I'm no longer restricted while wielding the light weapons while wielding a heavy shield. I can also use my bonus action to
Yeah.
try and shove and trip a creature within 5 feet of me using the shield. When using the
Yeah.
shield as an improvised weapon, blah blah blah. So I will do that to that. I will run up to that first one, and I'm going to just try and bash it right into the wall.
Okay.
Let me move my character.
Go ahead and do your shove roll, basically.
Yes, let's look on character, man. What's up with that? It's like why am I having issues with this? Can you just move me there, and I'll just roll my dice real quick, because I have a special one for this. Where is it? Gungan shield.
21. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. 1 damage. Bashing
Okay,
damage.
on the green one. Sounds good.
And that was my bonus. So I'm going to, that was my bonus action. So I'm going to use my main action to try and use my disruptor round or my disruptor pistol. Actually, I've
Okay.
shot what 3 rounds from my pistol in the last time, right?
Yes, I believe you shot. I think you're up to 4 now.
4. Okay.
Yeah, I think it's I think it's about 4.
I think I'm at point 6 of my my mag. That's what I was trying to figure out that at that point. I'm going to use
Yeah.
my disruptor
Yeah.
shot to try and attempt to shoot the contested Cartwright. Do you want me to shoot that at disadvantage because I believe my friend is also in that mix, or do you want me to shoot that at normal?
You're shooting the car, right?
Yeah, the one that's contesting my friend. So I bashed the one, and then I'm turning around and using my main action to use the blaster pistol to fire off a shot at the main enemy.
The car right. The car right's all the way down here at 60.
Yep. It'll be a
Yeah,
I
no,
guess it's a disadvantage either way then, right?
yeah. For the distance, yeah.
Oh. What was it?
Okay, first one's a
23.
roll a 19. For a total of 23.
Yep.
And then again for the disadvantage.
Yep. Come on. 17.
17. That misses. The he ends up like deflecting it off to the side.
I believe I have my Defiant skill. Let me double
Okay.
check what that
I
says
thought that
here.
was used to, or you can do a couple different things with the Defiant.
Check, saving throw, and attack rolls usable once every short or long rest. Usable on allied creature that I can see and understand, myself or you or yourself. So I believe I
Mhm.
get to roll a d4 in order to raise my attack roll.
Okay. Go and roll it. 21. That just hits. Go and roll damage.
6 acid.
6. Okay. See that he was just about to deflect it, but it ends up just skimming past him and ends up catching him in the shoulder. And you see that it kind of leaves a charred mark against whatever armor that he's wearing.
All right. I'm just updating, so I take off my defiant and everything. Cool
Mhm.
beans. Yep. And then that's my turn. It moves on to
Alrighty.
our esteemed Lucian
Mm,
or your Cartwright. I don't know
Ryan,
who
it
was in
is
turn order now.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm
Ryan's it.
next.
Yep.
And I am going to not do anything fancy, but make an attack.
Okay. 13 misses. The blade
And
catches part of the wall, and the resistance that you get from it leaves some sparks against the metal walls. Anything else? Just the one?
nope, that's it.
Okay.
Saving my.
You see that Velenvir, he pulls out that data pad again. He's frantically pressing the buttons, and he's kind of freaking out a little bit. And you feel that the floor below you starts to kind of rumble a little bit. Is this a um a Kularan quake? Not an earthquake, but a Kularan quake. And different parts of the room, the floor begin to rise up and start to press up against the ceiling. One of them is right where Fenrir is at, and another one is kind of over here, and then a third one pops up here in the middle. You can
Yeah,
have
these are
Fenrir
racing places.
make a dexterity saving throw as the floor starts to underneath of him starts to go up, and to see if he doesn't get squished or not. Okay,
3.
9. He barely gets out from underneath the pillar as the ceilings aren't you're not super tall, but they rise up fairly quickly, and he ends up getting one of his claws stuck, so he doesn't take a ton of damage from it, but he takes an additional 4 maybe just physical crushing damage.
All right.
And when the pillars are in the way, they offer full cover. So currently, you're only able to see just Lucian is just barely able to make out where Velenweir is at. Otherwise, he's fairly concealed. And then the droids move in. They move quickly. So the red one is going to dash up to here, kind of climbing over one of the desks and knocking some whatever unimportant paperwork is in the way. Um, and then this one is going to come across over to here. And then you notice that the two commando droids that ascended on the flanking sides of Lucian, like their joints are like they move super efficiently. They're very nimble and they dodge out of the way as they create a little bit of room and stand behind the as the green marked one goes and stands behind the red marked one, and then the orange one, seeing now that Fenrir is now out of the way, is going to run back and over, and then proceed to take some shots. One
Can I
at
take my
Aurora.
opportunity?
Yeah. Can we
No.
do those
They are
things?
nimble. They are nimble enough and they are quick enough that you do not have the opportunity to take an attack on them.
To give
One is going to
context,
shoot at Aurora,
Ryan,
and the
these
other
things
one is going to shoot at Lucian.
are General
I'll
Grievous's bodyguards. If you were to take the context from like the Star Wars idea, what's going on right next to us are those super crazy ass General Grievous bodyguards that we're basically dealing with, and they're fucking bullshit. So they almost basically have the ability to disengage with like almost no issue at all. Like they have like super like triple jointed bullshit. At least in the anime and like all the
Yeah.
description that they show of these things, the metagame, they have like super jointed bullshit that they're it just makes unhuman or unimaginable like movements. It's ridiculous. So I understand where he's coming from when he talks about this, because that's the moment when he talked about it, I was like, ah, shit. These fucking things.
Yeah. Uh-huh. So, the first one was shooting at Aurora. Second one was going for Lucian. So that is a 17. So that's a 23 for Aurora and an 8 for Lucian.
That'll hit.
Okay. And that's just a.
Yeah, an 8 doesn't
3.
hit me, so.
Right. So that is 5 points of damage to you, Aurora.
Let's go. I'm still at full health.
Mm-hmm. And that is it for the droids. It is Jordan's turn.
Right. Let's see. Play some options. I am going to fly over here, and then I am
Okay.
going to cast Improved Pyrokinesis. And that line, I'll hit both those droids.
You put that in the 20 thing.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay.
They make a
Nice.
deck save.
Um,
Take 15.
X-
Fail to take half.
Okay. You rolled a 10. Okay. 15 damage? Oh my goodness.
They
Okay.
both take.
Um. Well, which targets were you hitting again?
2 droids in front of Aurora. Or
Oh, okay.
the orange and
So
on.
still hits, and so that's 15. So that is blue and orange. The one that is closest to you, you see that like one of its limbs seems to like become like disjointed for a moment, and seems to like sit there and like swing. Like let's say like one of its arms is just sitting there and like just swinging at this point. Like you guys have done some significant damage to it, and it's like it's slowly starting to shut down. Like one of the bolts bursted loose, and it's just kind of like swinging there now, just kind of freely. It's looking pretty hurt.
And I'm gonna get up and melee with it, and Finver is gonna run up and take his shot.
Okay.
Alright, first attack,
Okay. 25 hits. Yep.
25,
10.
10
Okay.
damage. And then second attack with the chain, 12.
Those miss. Like that.
And then for his bonus action, he's gonna second wind for 11 hit points back.
Ooh.
And that I
The the second wind is for healing. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Nice. So as the claws come down and like hits the commando droid, it like scratches across its like metallic faceplate, and it leaves this kind of like this arcing comes out of its eye as it's like kind of dangling out, but it's just like an electronic like LED lens basically. And the um the sword that it has for his arm is like it's basically its only defense as the chains come out and to grapple around it and to like strike it, kind of brings it up and like slashes it off to the side. And now it's just like you see that it's now consciously like keeping one of its eyes, one of its sensors, and trying to catch both of you in it. It's like not looking directly at you now, but it's got one eye on you. um as it's as it's on its last leg. Um, yeah. Is that your turn, Jordan?
that's it for me.
Alrighty. Zach, you're up. And then Ryan, you're on deck.
All right. So what I'm gonna do, first I'm gonna use my free action and curse and be like, shit, they regrouped. And then I am going to move my character in front of. Oop, come on. No, not ping. Move my character in front of Lucian with my shield up. And then I am going to punch into my data pad on my wrist and fire my cryogenic blast.
Okay.
Which I have
Gonna make the
pulled up.
attack roll.
Boop, 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 boop.
An 8. That misses.
Okay. Well, when cryogenic blast goes off, let me see here.
Yeah, it has it has like a 5-foot AoE, right?
Yeah, hit or miss. The target and each creature within 5 feet of it must succeed a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Dexterity, okay. That's an
I don't think
18.
you've hit the main attack.
That's an 18. Yeah, they save. So I think
Okay.
do they take half or I don't think they take half. I think it was just they hit or it doesn't.
Oh, yeah,
So they don't take any
definitely.
damage at all,
Okay.
given the situation. And then I will use my bonus action, throwing my shield up to try and guard Lucian, who is currently behind me.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
that will be my turn.
Alrighty. Ryan, you're up.
I am going to do a. Hold on, I'm reading the. I've been reading it, but I was make sure. This is what I'm gonna do. And yeah,
Oh, you save or throw. Yeah. Where are you throwing it?
at green.
At the green one? Okay.
Range, force,
Yeah.
attack with. So what do I do? What do I do? Range, force,
So
attack.
it's going to be your D20 plus your force casting multiplier or bonus plus your
Okay.
proficiency.
Plus my proficiency.
Yeah, it should be your proficiency. I think. No, not your proficiency.
As a part of your action, you
So,
cast this power,
plus
you
your,
make
it should
a
be like,
ranged force attack with a light weapon.
Well, should be plus proficiency because proficiency is added to rolling the hit, but
Shouldn't
not
it
to
just
the
be his
damage of
basic
the hit.
attack, and then it's made a ranged?
but
Because
this
this is
a
all
force
based on whether or not he succeeds, right? In
Yeah, he
everything.
needs to see if he hits.
Yeah, so
And then
I
if it
was gonna
does
say
hit,
based
it's a
off of whether or
constitution.
not you hit, and then on hit, we make sure whether or not you do. What is it? On
Oh,
hit, target takes 2d8 of the same type as weapons damage. Must make a Constitution saving throw. On fail
yeah.
save, the
So
target blah 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 blah
go
blah
ahead
blah blah.
and roll
So you just have to make a
roll
yeah.
Roll what? A d20 with what do I add to it?
I think it's just a
There's the
It's
basic
going to
attack,
be
isn't it? At range. It's just a melee attack at range.
ranged force attack. So it's plus your force casting
This is force.
not multiplier. Bonus. But an 18 that hits.
Okay.
So now I will have them make so go ahead and roll the 2d8 damage, and I'll roll my Constitution save for them.
2d8.
Which is only a
I got 10.
13. What's your force casting DC?
That's what I'm trying to look at right now. I'm trying to tell whether it's because I have two of them because I use both types.
Yeah, that's right. That's
Probably.
right.
It doesn't say whether this is a light or dark. It just says general, so I can use either or, right?
It says
Yeah, you can use
neutral.
either one.
Yeah.
So I'm going with the one with the +4.
Okay, all right. So I'm pretty sure that's gonna fail. Okay,
Plus
so
4, then
we're
it's
targeting the green one. I see 10 damage. Okay, and then I've got a level of slowed. Okay, one slowed level into the end of the next turn. Okay. Okay, nice.
And also, the next person to hit that same target gets an extra D10 to the damage. So try
Yep.
not to forget that.
Mm-hmm.
And which you hit? Who do you hit?
Green.
Yeah, green.
Okay.
All right. Anything else for your turn?
Nope, that's it.
Alrighty. See, Veer taps a couple of things on his data pad again, and the pillars retract back into the floor, and then reappear again. This time, one on Aurora. We're gonna have. Ooh, you two are grouped up. Have one pop up here on you two, and then one's going to pop up. Let's say it is somewhere here. We'll put it like blocking from here again. There we go. So go ahead and make dexterity saving throws, DC 10s, for Aurora, Savaris, and Lucian. Okay, save. And then one from Zach. 4.
So
Okay.
does that mean we move from that position to another position like that?
Yes, you can move to you can move like just like 1 square away. And then Zach, you take 3 points of squishing damage as your boot gets caught, and you end up like
Crushing my foot a little bit.
dangling for a moment as you kind of like flop onto the ground. You take 3 points of damage.
I'd
And
move him, but
then
I can't.
oh, there we go. Then it is going to be the droid's turn. Okay, so the melee one is going to come up to Sylvaris. The orange one is already in melee range. Blue one's going to like do like just like a hop back, and it's gonna stand on top of the desk. Although I'm
Turned
probably
into
gonna
a
lose him.
desk.
Yeah, I turned him into a desk. To front. There we go. There we go. I put him on top of the desk, not under. I put him on top of the desk, not under the desk. Okay. And then this one here is going to kind of take cover behind the other desk. So first things first, the melee is going to happen first. So the orange one is going to attack Aurora.
So Johan, when are you gonna show us your pretty face?
That
Not
one is
today.
a 10.
Not today.
Ouch.
And
Yeah.
then
I feel hurt.
It doesn't feel like an attack.
then the red one attacking Sylvaris is only an 8.
That's not gonna happen.
Then
Ooh.
the
Good rolls for us.
the blue one is going to attack Fenrir with advantage because
Of course.
it has an ally next to it for flanking stuff. So that one's a crit. I'm going to assume that one hits. And then
Wait,
the
isn't
green one
flank
is going to shoot as
one has
well.
to be behind and one is through it?
It's also another crit. Oh boy.
But Kyle, doesn't flanking work by one in front and one in back? 'Cause that's what flanking is, not just one close.
When engaged with an ally.
So it's more like pack tech instead. Right.
More or less.
Well, based on a military term, when cavalry would flank, they would come to the end of the army and run down the army.
So that is
As I flanking can there's a lot of things that state that the armies are usually the weakest at the rears and flanks. So flanking doesn't always mean behind them. It means
at their
having
side.
just having an open advantage
Mhm.
to their
Yeah.
unarmored or
So
whatever side.
obviously it's
So
fine if you do it that way, but I do like to at least reference the rules. So flanking is technically if two melee opponents are on opposite sides of the same enemy, but it's fine if it's such an or whatever.
is there
I
also
get you where you're
elite
coming from.
assassin droids that are connected to each other and are like killing robots? So there's that as well. So it is 7 damage to Sylvaris and 5 damage to Aurora.
Where did I take it? I thought they rolled an 8 on me.
No, they critted you.
Oh, the green one critted me because of the red one fighting me. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Hmm.
It was
Fast.
Fenrir, right? Not Aurora. That's what you said earlier, I think.
Oh, sorry. Yep, Fenrir then. My
I
bad.
took how much
Yes,
from that?
7.
7. Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Then it is Jordan's turn, and Zach, you're on deck.
Well, Fenrir's gonna attack the one in front of us.
Okay. He's looking really weak.
25 to hit.
Yes, it does.
11.
You killed it. It's done. The last claw that went across his face, this one just like side swipes through the body, and it just slams into the pillar that would try to squish you last turn. Its body just careens into it and falls as a heap on the floor.
Okay. And then I'm going to cast, for I think the first time I've casted this, Force Body. Last an hour, it allows me to use my health pool as a force
Excuse
pool.
me.
Okay.
And
All
then
right.
I will burn 1 health. That will take my last 10 HP to cast Sanctuary on myself as I move forward towards the next droid with Fenrir. And Fenrir will take a chain attack.
Okay. Yep. Doesn't it get a thing when you? I thought you get a thing when you make a kill with Fenrir.
Yes, I do. I get a second main action attack.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, 12 does not hit. They slam down onto the desk, and it like snaps in half, but the droid is still there, undamaged.
And then he will attack,
That hits.
because thank you for reminding me of that. 20 to hit for damage, and he's going to use his bonus action to grapple it.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of a strength contest.
Yep. I rolled a 12.
So easy win.
Okay. This save,
Right.
yeah, you rolled a 14, which whatever plus your strength as opposed to a save, still beats it. So yeah, it is considered grappled now. This robotic chew toy now is in the grasp of Fenrir.
And that's our turn.
Nice. Okay, Zach, you're up.
Um, I think okay. So I'm gonna from the shot I took from the last guy. It reels me in the shoulder, and I'm not looking too hot after said hit. So I'm going to use my bonus action to try and trip the red one, the droid in front of me, with my Gungan shield.
Okay,
Um,
go to make that the trip attack. 4 does not work. It sees your moves and is able to basically you end up more or less just pressing the shield into him as opposed to tripping him. He's able to see your move that you're trying to do to him.
and then I am going to use my main action to disengage. Using
Okay.
this moment as I'm pressing it into him, I'm going to move behind Lucian, and I'm going to ask him to cover me as
Okay.
for my next turn. Um, and that will be my turn.
Ready? Sounds good.
Help me
Ryan,
out,
you're up.
Lucian.
I'll move forward and I'm going to attack.
Make it. 15. That just hits.
Okay. And I'm going to roll for damage. 6.
6. Okay, nice. Your blade comes down onto the vibro blade of the commando droid, and you kind of like nick part of its like elbow or something like that, and it's still standing in front of you. It makes this like angry robotic, slightly damaged noise at you, and its red eyes just your fur kind of turns red. If whoever was facing in front of you would see your fur begin to like lightly turn red, as the commando droid's sensory eyes are like right up against your face.
Okay.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it.
All right. See Wellenveer, he's like, oh, those things cost a fortune, and he's like really angry about it. And
It'll build better.
he's like, screw you in particular, and he's going to have the pillars disappear, and he's gonna have one pop up on Aurora, and then the other two he just kind of ends up just flailing around somewhere randomly, and as he's just kind of like just punching in the thing on his wrist. So Aurora going to make a dexterity saving throw. The DC's 10. 16. You're just fine. You move effortlessly out of the way. You're like, yeah, I've seen this move before. It ain't nothing. And you are able just to get out of the way effortlessly. And Wellenveer, seeing the increasing danger, is going to rotate over to the other desk, kind of up against the other pillar that rose up behind him. And then it's going to be the droid's turn. The green one is going to shoot, or we'll first do the melee. The red one is going to attack Lucian, and the blue one is going to attack Fenrir with the melee. Actually, no, the blue one's got the range. My bad. So, one melee, 9. So, why is my math doing this? 14 for you, Lucian, to hit.
No, that does not hit.
Okay. Then the green one is going to take a ranged attack at you for only 10. Does not work. And the blue one is going to do like dismount off of the broken desk, and is going to come over to Wellenweir, and is going to take a couple more pot shots at Fenrir for 16 at Fenrir.
That blue one could not move. It's grappled.
Oh, that's right. It is grappled. My bad. I forgot about that. Thank you. So then he needs to become not grappled. So I'll just use that 11. So that turns into a 12 for strength. Or nope, I'm reading the wrong one. 13 to try to get out. Yeah,
21
yeah, yeah. He's stuck there. You see that his arm is like kind of like creaking, like gears being resisted against moving, kind of like that tension of metal being bent when it's not supposed to. You hear that a little bit as it's like trying to get out of the grasp, and he's just gonna randomly shoot, hoping to hit Fenrir. So we'll do a d20 at disadvantage, and I got
Yeah,
it'd be 15 to hit.
this does hit. And I am going to use my deflection because of my subclass. I can apply it to other people. If I
Okay.
roll a 2 or higher on this d4, it misses.
Okay. Oh,
Too. So
okay.
it
So misses. Okay, gotcha. So the he shoots his E5 blaster pistol in the air, and it kind of like it just ends up hitting against the ceiling and just like dissipating into it. He's just firing frantically. And with that, that is that. It is then your turn, Jordan. You're up.
Now I'm gonna move up next to Fenrir. I'm gonna hop up on the table. And I'm like, it's time to take it seriously. I'm gonna imbue my Nagi, or
Mm-hmm.
short Naginata,
Ooh, no.
for that one.
Uh-huh. You go to swing your weapon, and for fear of hitting Fenrir, who's already taken a couple of wounds this battle, you end up hitting the broken table at your feet.
And Fenrir have the make master, but
That very much hits. Yes.
24,
10. This is on blue.
10 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, and then the change attack
Yeah,
for
also
20.
hits. Yep.
The Fenrir 5 damage, so 15
20,
total.
30, 35. Okay. All right. Still standing. Or still grappled. However you want to put it.
And
Still
then
alive,
that
I should say.
turn.
Nice. All right. Zach, it's your turn.
So what I'll do, kind of trying to keep my shield raised, is I'm gonna rummage through my backpack, for
Okay.
one of those med packs that I had.
Already.
Let's see if I have how many I had in here. It looks like I have 2 more on me, so I'll use the one. And I believe that's basically what would we say it was. I think I got it on here.
Okay.
A hit dice.
Yeah, there's a yeah. So it is you can spend your hit dice to regain health. I forget what exactly it says on the med pack, but yeah, you spend from your hit dice pool.
So a 6.
Okay.
And I will change my 12 hit dice to 3. And that was my main action, right? So I believe that
Yes.
that would be I will move up right behind Lucian and try and cover him from the side or from the back with my using my bonus action as the guard action
Ready?
for Lucian.
Sounds good. Speaking of which, it is his turn. Ryan.
Man down.
We down to Ryan.
Null 87. Null 86 and a half.
No 78.
Ryan. Hello. Did his internet
You'll
go
probably be
out?
back in a second.
No, because he's still here.
No, I didn't leave the call. Might have run to the bathroom or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, that guy.
Oh,
I mean,
oh no, he said that his net just went out. His internet just went out. He just messaged me.
I don't see him part of the gaming thing anymore either.
Yeah, he just popped out. Yeah.
Ugh.
They won't
Dang.
get back here.
I know, right? Who would ever think that this would take 3 sessions to be able to do this one combat? In the meantime, have you looked into that red sec? Whenever you actually have the opportunity, Johan, because I feel like that's something that you and I could really get down to for a new, like, it's a battle royale, kind of like a Warzone but with Battlefield DNA. I feel like that'd be totally up our alley.
It seems like you've been enjoying it so far.
I mean, I have, but it would be pretty nice if I had a Johan Rudo that would pop up, hang out, and game with. I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I'm down with the time I like it.
So what time? I'm playing Magic too. I mean, it doesn't have to be Red Sec, but I'll play in some Magic too. I got a bunch of decks on Magic.
Yeah, we can play Magic, but for Battlefield, it'll probably be next week.
At least next week. Isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I have
Yeah.
no school, I have no work. I'm
So
free.
they'll be a bit harder for everyone. I definitely would not expect anyone to be able to game out during a very hectic family weekend. You probably haven't talked to in 15 years usually show up.
You all know their fucking
Things.
names.
Yeah, they voted for a different political party than the rest of the family, and they came with a very strict amount of integrations that they're gonna make into the family party after they've had about 2 or 3 paps, and it's a very special time. You scream, they scream, everybody screams at the house fire at the family reunion. Is he coming back?
We shall see.
I was like, motherfucker. He's my wall. I got him set in as defender right now. I can't have him just disappearing because, I mean, what am I supposed to do about that? Oh, how is have you played with the bender stuff yet? Like the earthbender, firebender, waterbender?
I've been loving Fire. I haven't really tried the other ones. I've tried Air a little bit, but not much.
Okay.
I've been hard in Fire.
Okay. So, as far as I know, fire is just basically like the same mono red. Like I saw Zuko's offense is that like deals 2 damage to any. So that's like a heavy aggro mono red.
Yeah, yeah. The fucking Roku is a 3 what's it called? When it's no element, what's it called?
Colorless. If it doesn't have a color, it's a colorless.
You know, fire type. And when he's on the field, when any battle happens, he creates 6 red mana, and then he can spend 3 red mana to give 3/3 to any unit on the field.
For like until the end of turn
So
or
I had
something, or
until the end of battle.
okay.
I think end of battle. It might be end of turn, but it's fucking crazy, bro. I almost one shot someone with some make my terrible ass build. I am so new to this game, and I almost one shot someone
Mhm.
with that fucking card.
Oh yeah.
I did 18 damage on.
So I was looking at a concept of how to build a all color avatar avatar deck. Um, and with Commander, you can only have one ofs in the deck, but the entire deck's got to equal up to 100. So the only thing you can have multiple copies of are like basic lands for it. And when you build Commander, you have to build based off of what your Commander formed. Um, its transformed version of the big one is technically all 5 colors. It's an all color. I can technically run black in the thing. Um, so that's what I'm trying to build that right now, and I'm using like Katara, the Waterbender Master, Zuko, the Firebender Master, Toph, the there was it Chin Yang or whatever, the Avatar, like it was the saga, and the Zuko saga, and I think the Kiyomi saga in this deck. And when I started looking at the amount of or like the amount of stuff on it was like almost every card was like a mythic. I'm like, bro, I don't have you want me to build off of it, but it sounds amazing. It sounds like last stage
I'm
fucking
just saying,
Avatar.
man, get
Anyway,
the money.
Noel came back. Sorry to
Yeah, I see that.
interject.
What did you
Get
just send
that,
me?
get the money up.
I
Your
posted
cat
in
eating it?
Discord chat. Hello there.
Oh.
A little bit.
Hello there.
Ah.
You get a +1 to whatever D20 roll that you do next, because that was really cringe.
Oh
What
god.
was cringe?
You're hello there.
How what?
You just pop back in and you just say hello there with Obi-Wan Kenobi meme. All right.
I thought you were talking
That's
about
All right.
me doing
nerdy
You
as
the
shit.
trying to do the
you
arms.
literally like you disconnected like right as Piazza was saying, it's your turn, Ryan.
Yeah,
So it's
I
your
have no
turn.
control over that. It reset 3 times too. It was weird. All right.
Okay.
Red guy's in front of me, correct?
Mhm.
Yes, sir.
I am going to make an attack with my lightsaber.
Do it. That is a big old miss. Con 10. Anything else on your turn?
No, I don't. Why didn't it show? Yeah, I need to refresh. It didn't show any changes in the chat.
Oh, okay. All right. All right. Then is going to be Velen Weirs. We're still ignited. Seeing his droid being mutilated, um, he oh yeah, he's got it. He's gonna come up to Aurora and I believe flanking comes into effect because it's an ally, whatever. So
It doesn't have my
so,
roll for some reason. Oh well.
yeah, you rolled a 10. A total of 10.
Pops
So
up on our side.
you only rolled a 4 plus your 6 modifier. Okay. So to make the attack roll, which he the d20 plus 3. Oh, that is a crit. Oh my. Oh my, oh my. Because that is 2d8, which turns into
48.
4d8. That is 20 damage to you, Aurora. As this lightsaber comes overhead,
Can hurt.
slams down on you.
I took over half my health.
Yeah. When he makes this attack, go ahead and make a perception check for me, please, as he's attacking you.
Okay, I am good at these.
Okay.
Not
9.
today.
You notice that like there maybe was a little bit of like force in with that attack, but he hit you really good. You don't know exactly if he got you lucky or there was something with the force involved with it or tricks up his sleeve. So, but you aren't really sure if it was the force or not.
Okay.
But yes. Then, being that that's his turn.
Oh, I do have to make a con save to keep my concentration on heck.
Then it is going to be the remaining commando droid's turn. So first one, he's going to try to get free. With only a 13 to get out. I think it's contested, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no, did
Not
not.
beating my boy.
Okay. That's that. Then the first one, green to, you know what? He's gonna make an attack on Savaris, because Savaris just healed like right in front of him, and he didn't like that. It's like you can't. The boss can't heal. The boss. This is a boss fight. The bosses can't heal. That's cheating. Oh.
Oh.
Um. Um.
He had a
With the
20,
range.
nat 20 on that? Fuck.
You're
Yeah.
lucky it's the bot boss, man. I want him to do 20 damage to you too.
So it's
Go to cage.
that one is just the D4. So you hear
Down?
Not
some
yet.
some binary whatever droid sounds it makes towards you, like it sounds angry commando droid noises towards you, and just lines up the perfect shot between the shield and and then a melee attack against Lucian, and that one epically misses.
I was gonna say it's made at disadvantage anyway.
Yeah. See if it rolls worse. Nope. So yeah, the vibroblade kind of comes up and is like kind of swings kind of wildly and doesn't make any contact at all. With that, it is Jordan's turn.
Out of my I'm gonna let Finra go first. Start with the claws.
With the claws?
Finra
Okay, on the droid?
Yep. For 11
Okay.
damage. Followed by chain.
Yep, that also hits. So
Just a
30,
decent fuck, you know.
40. Yeah, that with that last attack, that droid, it like has been grappled the entire time, and so I just kind of imagine like you've just been slowly like trying to tear it apart, little by little, like pins start popping out of the sockets,
like
and
Dr.
at one
Octopus
point
kind
there's
of.
this like screech. It's a little niche, but the in the Force Unleashed, Star Killer goes up against some of these bigger droids, and it's got like these like laser beams that like come out of it. And when he goes up and he like lifts the droid up, it kind of like the limbs kind of dangle there, and he like crushes it, and it makes this like shriek sound. It kind of makes it like, and then it snaps in a bunch of different pieces, and the lights flicker out of its uh, sensor nodes, and the pieces just crumble underneath the front rear.
After reveling in that kill, Fenrir moves up towards the big bad, and he gets this extra attack.
Uh huh. Ooh, 23. That does hit. For 10.
For 10
Okay.
damage. And my
Heavy damage.
I'm going to force blind. I roll 60-10, and if I hit above his health bar, he's blinded.
Okay.
Like sleep.
Is it his max health or is it his remaining health?
His remaining health.
Okay, go ahead. Pretty bad, but it is enough. It is enough.
Oh, he's blinded.
Wait a minute. Hold up. 20, 30. No, it is just shy. My bad.
Let's try. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
How far does this
should have
blind
cast
thing
it
work?
too.
I was looking at the commando droid health and not Velen Weir health. So yeah, just shy of what he
Well,
has
that's
remaining.
my action. If I will sanctuary myself and burn these voice points in myself,
Okay.
Does that blind
and
only
then
work
I'll pass
on?
there.
Does that blind only work on enemies? Or is that a like? Does everyone take that blind effect? Because did you just flash out like your aurora blindness in a radius around you kind of
Uh-uh.
thing?
I didn't hear what you said. My internet was fucking up.
Was that your racial ability?
No, that is a forced ability I casted.
Okay. Gotcha.
My racial ability doesn't blind. It does damage around me with the light that I produce. But
Gotcha.
I'm gonna cast sanctuary on myself, and I'm gonna pass it.
Already? Zach, it is your turn. You just got critted against right after you just got done healing.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, it did. Pretty bloodied and battered. I am going to take a step out from Lucian. Put myself right here. And then I am going to take a shot, because I should have a clean. I should have a clear shot from, or at least partial shot. I'm going to use one of my tech abilities. I'm going to punch into my data pad and use Tracer Bolt. And I'm going to
Yep.
target Velenweir with it. Let me.
Okay. 6 misses. It like lodges itself in one of the computers behind, and it like cracks one of the screens.
I'm like, shit. I probably just can't. And I've got like blood like coming off out from my face, and then I'm going to use the last of it to power my shield and try and use the bonus action to guard Lucian.
Okay.
As he's still locked in combat and stuff.
Alrighty. Ryan, it's your turn if you're still here with us.
I am still here. I am going to attack the red one again, I guess. It's still there.
Okay.
It needs to die.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Okay, that's why I can't find it. It closed out my character too.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second. And here's the roll.
Ooh, yes, that definitely hits. 24.
Okay.
Nice.
No, just don't roll a
7.
2 on the die.
Alrighty. Still looking.
Oh, wait. His lightsaber's not adding his modifier.
On the damage?
Yeah.
Just a D10. Yeah, you should be adding like your dex or something. 'Cause I
Huh?
think it's a light weapon. So I think you should be doing more damage than just 1d10.
Shouldn't it be plus his dex?
Should be.
It can be dex or strength if it's a finesse weapon. So whichever
Yeah.
one's higher.
I thought it was only to attack.
Now, to
Oh.
attack, you add your modifier and your proficiency, but for damage, you just add your modifier. So it'll be a lower number than what your plus 6 is. Be like a plus 4.
What do you got that you're doing 1d10?
I'm martial lightsaber.
Oh, I was looking at simple light weapon. Okay, hold up.
If it's martial, it's definitely his strength, not his dex. So it's whatever his strength modifier is.
Oh, and guess what? My stuff is completely wrong. So it says add. No, maybe it's not wrong.
Rolling 1d20.
Yeah, so it should be a D10, whatever your
plus 4
strength modifier is.
dex plus 2.
I don't have a strength modifier.
Your dex
Is
modifier
your
is plus
strength
4.
My dex is plus 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's why. Then if you don't have a strength modifier, then it is correct.
Does that mean that he don't use his dex modifier for his attack roll then?
No,
No,
because
I
it's
do.
a martial like
Oh,
it's
I
not
see
a
where you get the D10 now. Okay. Because you're using it with 2 hands. Okay. I was trying to figure it because it's versatile. I was like, I had to find. So it's not. So technically,
because you
it's not a
probably do.
lightsaber. It's a martial lightsaber that has the type martial light weapon. I was just looking up lightsaber, which is a light, simple weapon or something like that. But it's a martial lightsaber. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be
It's a light weapon.
technically yeah. Can be used with 1 or 2 hands because like so
I'm pretty sure my to hit is correct. My damage I thought was correct, but you guys are saying it's not, so I'm confused.
Yeah, your to hit looks
because
correct.
you should be adding your
Going,
dex to your
if you're going
attacks.
after the hit, then your damage should be having a plus 4 to it. Because it'll just be your plus 6 minus your proficiency, which is 2. So it'll be plus 4.
So you would have hit for 11 instead of 7.
Yeah. You've been
Yeah, that
undercutting
sounds
what you've been doing.
You've been being
that
nice
sounds
to everyone and just dealing 4 less damage this whole time.
You're a pacifist, but you don't know it yet.
From the Jagged Tooth clan or whatever the fuck you were from.
Mhm.
Don't worry, Lucy. The rest of us remember when you talked to us, except Kibo. I'm sorry about Kibo. Maybe when we find Waru sometime in the next episode, the search for more money.
Yeah, that's when we come back for season 2, and I'm playing Kibo again instead of Aurora.
I think we'll probably have to play both. No.
They actually fused into one person.
Hey.
Because
There's
Healing
times
damage.
when
angelic.
Okay. Each weapon you roll the damage die. Add any modifiers. Apply the damage to your target modified weapons. So yeah, you should be adding in your dex.
I did. Sorry. So
When
I've been
attacking with the weapon, you add
doing
your
it wrong.
ability modifier, the same modifier used for the attack roll to the damage. So if you use dexterity for making the attack to see if you hit, then you use dexterity to add to the damage. But if you use strength to add to your ability to hit, you add strength to your damage.
Mhm.
Well, yep, you
So,
do 11 instead of 7.
so it's 11 as opposed to 7.
So 11 points of damage.
Nice. Okay. Now that's solved. Anything else on your turn, sir?
No, that is it.
Okay.
Did you correct it on
Um,
your sheet?
Do what?
You fix it on your sheet so you don't have to
Yes, I
worry about
did.
it?
I opened up the wheel and went inside and did all the things that I needed to do.
Good.
It's showing martial lightsaber +6 to attack, damage type 1d10 +4.
okay. Nice.
That's
Okay.
right.
So Velenvir, seeing that his last attack went so well, is going to try to do it again on you again, Aurora. Now you got Sanctuary. I gotta, or wait, no,
Wisdom saving throw, yep.
Wisdom saving throw, and you. I forget. Did you maintain concentration on the hex, or did you fail that? I think you succeeded.
His main concentration. So he has disadvantage on this.
Mhm.
So I
Okay.
did pass. I didn't fail. Because I rolled
Okay.
a nat 20.
Right. That's right. That's right. That's what it was. So I need to roll. It's just a straight
Wait,
wisdom
wisdom save, disadvantage.
disadvantage. Okay. So a 16.
Amazing.
So
So he passes and passes.
19.
Yeah.
Okay. So he passes. So I can continue to attack.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So succeeding on that, he's going to take the swing. Rolling a 2. Okay. All right. A little overzealous. Go ahead and make another perception check for me since he's attacking you.
Make sure my markers are not here.
Okay.
Wow.
1 for a 6.
Yep.
Yeah, once again, you notice that like there's something kind of off about him. But your thoughts that maybe he was force sensitive are out the window with that last attack. Obviously he's not. There's no way that he could be that way he could miss that bad. And yeah.
Yeah.
So
3.
that's going to be his attack. He kind of does another one of these kind of like over the head kind of swings. And it's going to be the droid's turn. I only got 2 left on my beautiful droids. The green one's going to continue to attack Savaris being that he's proven himself to be a healer for another 20. Okay. Another 2d4
Wait,
This
what'd you hit?
GG.
for 8 damage.
Wait, what'd you hit?
He had a nat 20 on you.
I
Again?
had a 20.
No, I didn't. What?
Again,
Oh my
that's
god.
why I
Yeah,
kept
How much did
reaching.
you get? 6?
8 damage.
8.
Yes.
I go down.
Ooh.
You see your
Like throws his
friend.
pistol up in the air. He's like, yeah. Kind of shakes it a little bit.
The
And
shot
then the
rings
red one,
true. Sorry.
red one, gonna take a swing on you, Lucian, seeing that now you're more of an open target. Swings on you for only a 3. And that is going to be it. Jordan, it's your turn.
We're going all in. I'm going first this time. I'm going to use my feature of being a duelist to do a feint attack to give this attack advantage.
Okay.
Mine hit not easy. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits for 10. Okay.
And then Fenrir's gonna take a crack at it. I'm no longer sanctuary because I attacked. 14, I'm assuming this.
Yeah, that misses.
Chain attack. 13.
Misses.
And then I'm going to bonus action sanctuary myself again.
Okay.
Burn through another point.
And Fenrir isn't
And
getting flanking.
Yeah, they got like
I
some kind of like
would,
basically kind of a pack tactic thing going on with Fenrir.
yeah, that's why Fenrir's an attack an advantage. But I guess I could flank the attack for advantage, but I just have a feature I can do that anyway, so
Mm.
that's the real point. Yeah, that's all me.
Okay. Alrighty. It is Zach's turn,
I gotta make
and
a death saving throw.
it is Ryan. It is now Ryan's turn.
Do I have to make a death saving throw?
What did you get to?
What?
It's Ryan's turn
Oh.
now. Your
That-
ally is
Or-
laying on the ground.
Yeah. Okay. So
I'm gonna
that's
reach
why I was like, I'm
down.
fine with saying I'm down on the ground.
Okay. You got to heal off. Okay.
I'm gonna go.
1d8 plus your force casting.
Which is the 3. So, do. 10 hit points to
Good.
Savars.
You reach
Stoop
down
down.
again over his eyes, kind of like what Ben does to Luke in episode 4, and you find yourself staring up at the ceiling and at a commando droid, and also a rather rough-looking Lucian, and you wonder to yourself how you ended up on the ground, but there's no time to continue wondering.
Okay.
You are still alive.
And
It's turn, and so it would have gone to
That was
someone
my
else.
turn.
Yeah, and I went. I was technically before Lucian,
Nope.
so my turn passed over.
So that was all you were doing there, Ryan?
Yep. That
Okay.
is my turn. One action. Yep.
Yeah. You see Wellenveer starting to panic.
snarls at him.
So you see that the last couple of blows that you've done to him he's looking really hurt, and there comes a point where like one of the blows like kind of like forces his hand back. Like it was such a powerful blow to him that it made him recoil. That you notice like as his like armor and his like clothes are like getting damaged throughout the fight, there is in his chest a, a metal plate that looks like has been like there's a very crude cybernetic that has been put into his chest. And you see that there are some like red wires kind of crisscrossing back and forth and like faintly like blinking every once in a while. And there's just going to be this very simple cybernetic implant put into his chest. And you see that as he's kind of like gaining back his like posture basically, recovering from the force of the blow, um he like grabs a hold of his chin, like not like he's not trying to obscure it from you, but he's like trying to like keep it together basically, in a literal sense, not just in a mental sense, but like, he's trying to keep himself together, um with this teal lightsaber still held out in front of him. um he's going to disengage. He's going to back up over towards this desk over here.
Oh,
um there we go. He's going to back up to the desk there. And he's gonna punch into his keypad real quick, and he's gonna have the pillars move again. This one hitting both Aurora and Fenrir, and then up
You grab me another one.
where you guys are at, and then one in between. So I'm gonna need everybody to make dexterity saving throws.
That's a 15. I forgot to toggle off disadvantage. Or advantage, I disadvantage.
Was
I got a 15, Finra got a 9.
Yeah.
I got a
okay
19.
already? And then Lucian as well.
Because there's two
Nice.
tricks that need to be made.
So it's just Fenrir that didn't make the save. He takes 3 points of squishing damage, crushing damage. Fenrir does.
Yep.
And that is going to be Velenweir's turn. Did you hear the description that I gave, Zach?
I caught
Velenweir's
something of it.
cybernetics? Yeah.
I
So
caught
in the
something of
last
it.
attack, that you did, you could briefly glimpse that there is a metal plate with wires cutting across on this crudely implanted cybernetic that's on his chest. And he's kind of with his lightsaber out in front of him.
I'll be like, shit, if it wasn't for the fact that I was colorblind. And then I'm going to attack the one in front of me. The red one with a vibro dagger that I just whoa, where the fuck are we?
Well, you're currently being you're underneath the pillar, but I'll move you guys. Technically it was like, hold up.
Yeah, we can...
It takes me a second. Because the pillar was here. There we go.
Yeah. Oh well.
Okay. And it is the droid's turn.
Oh,
next.
Okay.
So you guys get out of the way of that. He's going to take a shot at the one who is doing the healing. For that's only 12, right? No.
I was like, wait a minute.
Yes.
Are you talking? Oh no, it's to him. I didn't get to do anything, so never mind.
Yeah. So he's gonna attack. Oh, I kind of did that backwards, but that's okay. As you guys are tumbling away from the crushing pillar, hydraulic press, whatever. The shot ends up like hitting it, and it just deflects off. The red commando droid is going to come up and take a slash while kind of in the midst of the chaos of everything happening for a unnatural 20 to you, Sylvaris. Or not Sylvaris. Lucian. It's getting late. I'm getting tired. That is that is 11 points of damage
Dude, what? Okay.
for the melee. I haven't hit with a melee yet with the commando droids.
Yeah.
It's one
At
of
least nothing big.
those stunner fucking things that get you like in the other ones, right? No, you said it was a fiber weapon.
Come on.
No,
Oh,
it's not a stun. It's not a stun. This one's to kill, not stun. 11
I'm
points
bleeding pretty profusely.
Mm-hmm. All right. All of my other droids are destroyed, so Jordan, it's your turn.
You have green. You have the red and green one.
My other ones you guys killed.
Oh,
I was having fun.
I didn't know you made the green one attack.
the wild him. And I'm gonna smile, almost devilish smile, as I say, seems you couldn't find with your own parts. I'm gonna feint and attack with advantage.
Okay. Ooh,
22 to hit.
22. That just hits. Yep.
Me both
For
for
11.
11 damage. Then Finrear. With the claw.
Misses.
He has advantage. One more time. So 21 to hit.
That just hits.
5.
Okay.
And then the chain. And then he's going to action surge, because why not?
51, 56.
Going with the claws again.
Oh,
Crit.
yep. That one hits. He has
Wow,
4
man.
hit points left.
13.
Yeah. That's enough to do it. He like stumbles to the ground, and you see that he ends up he deactivates the lightsaber, but he's still holding on to it, and he like falls on his back. And at this point, the cybernetic you can see that's on his chest is like it's completely exposed, and without any kind of perception check or anything, you can see that there is a thermal detonator firmly planted inside the middle of this cybernetic implant. And he's like holding on to his neck, and he's like, don't kill me. And he's just kind of he's unconscious, basically. He's not able to do anything.
I'm going to yoink that lightsaber.
No, please don't.
Just let it happen.
You don't understand. No. And he's like,
What don't I understand?
if you take this, I explode. Don't do it.
Alright, and then I'm going to not like completely knock him out so he's not conscious. He's knocked out. He's not dead at first.
Okay. Well,
And I'm going to. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
like you brought him to 0 hit points basically, and so he's incapacitated at this
I just
point.
don't want him to talk.
Okay, he's not.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm
if you
gonna
want to
move
outright
forward.
kill
I
him,
just don't
that's
want him to
fine.
talk.
Yeah. Okay.
Shut
When
up.
Shut up, poof.
You know, out of above board. If you're talking as he's incapacitated but not unconscious, so he can
Mm.
still respond, but he can't fight back. I want
Yeah.
him to not be able to respond.
Okay, gotcha.
I want to be a punk rock.
Okay, gotcha. You kind of like, yeah, I picture it. You like, all right, no
Yeah,
more
like
talk.
the chop to the back. Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
okay,
I'm
I
gonna
got
move and to activate the data pad on the console, and then
you.
Finir
So
is going to go
when
and
before you're able to get out of the way, there is, you hear a very rapid beeping coming from Velen Weir, and from him, I wrote down some details for this.
Can
So
bro not speak?
those of you who are actually, Ryan, can you give me the specs on the thermal detonator for me real quick? Like the amount of damage and the radius.
Dude, all right, if I have to.
Yes, please. Thank you.
It is a 2d6 fire plus 2d10 kinetic damage.
Mhm.
It's a DC of 14, and the DC is flat. The save effect is half damage. Thermal detonators are
Okay.
unique.
What's
Is
the
it a
what's
dexterity
the
saving
rating?
throw?
I think it was a
What's
14. You said.
Yeah, it's
Is that
like
what's the
14
range?
dexterity.
14.
Okay. And I think it's just Fenrir and Aurora that are within the blast radius. What's the blast radius on that thing?
A
Uh,
lot.
I think it says
I say, if you don't
60
mind.
foot cone itself, but
No,
that
it's
could be
not a
wrong.
cone.
It's not
No,
a
no,
cone.
no. Not
Yeah.
with the
It's
thermal
60-foot
detonator.
Yeah,
diameter.
that doesn't seem right.
It was huge last time I saw it, but it could be different. I don't know.
Here's I'm gonna
Crit.
send you in Discord what I do have.
I
What I
saved
just
no matter
copied.
what happened.
Thermal detonator under equipment.
Paste. That's what I got. 30 feet plus your strength modifier times 10. That's what I got.
Yeah, each creature within 20 feet must make. So it's a 20-foot radius.
Correct.
Okay.
20-foot radius.
So 40 feet,
So
essentially.
20-foot radius.
So this
Well,
would be before I move.
Okay,
Okay.
so it ain't too bad, but yes. So
you said a
Jordan, I
40-foot
need you to
radius?
make a dexterity saving throw for you and Fenrir. 20-foot radius
No,
is
it's
what it.
but it's 40 feet if you did a straight line across it. That's why I said
Yeah,
that.
radius, not diameter.
19? Kidding.
Okay, all right. Ryan, do you want to roll the damage for the thermal detonator for me?
Sure can. Here we
Thank you.
go.
So a total of 20 damage, but because of your dexterity saves, um, why do you have advantage on the one dex?
I don't. I don't. That was just me forgetting to untoggle it. So either way, it's
Okay.
still a 19, and Fenrir got a 10. Fenrir takes
Okay.
full damage, and he goes on switches.
Okay. So when you go to fly towards the council with the lightsaber, there's a loud sound that comes from him, and the explosion of the thermal detonator quickly covers that sound, and the whole building shakes a bit, and each of you that are in the room, your ears ring, and the commando droids, they get stuck into a pose, and then they like go into like this default like battery saving mode, um and once your ears recover from the explosion, you notice that the blaster fire coming from the hallway ceases. Like eventually it dies down, like do 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 do, and then there's no more blaster fire coming from the hallway. The the corpse of Velen Weir is all over the room, and
Just
there
up
is
ignoring his warning. Don't do it.
there
No. Boom.
there is no identifying pieces left of Velen Weir in the room. He is no mas. um,
I'm
and
going to,
was that in the? I think he was technically the computers were out of the blast radius, so we'll say the computers maybe got a little bit damaged when the building shook, like the screens kind of flicker, and the like it's kind of sketchy in here now, that the thermal detonator went off. But you would, after recovering for a second from the thermal detonator, you would be able to plug into the computer and go ahead and make another technology check for me.
well, actually, I'm not going to do that at all now.
Oh,
I'm going to pick up the lightsaber, and instead of going to the computer, I'm going to put a med pack on Finry.
okay. Deactivated. Like when he fell down to the ground and you guys were kind of like, he was holding on to it, but you were grabbing it. It was like off. So it's like kind of this metal cylinder thing at the moment.
But she gets 12 back. And Finry is no longer unconscious.
Okay, nice.
And if combat's over, then I will go up to the computer and different device.
Okay.
Which you want a technology check?
Yep. Go ahead and make a technology check for me. Okay. 3 for 43. That is it's enough to hack into the Metatherin cartel records, and you're able to pull. It takes a minute, but you're able to pull the final file that you needed to to complete the quest, the one that you were originally sent out for, but you now have um, that file that I have the name for, the 8FI992B11, and it
Now that
says
you finally got what we came for.
download complete on the data pad. And make sure to mark off, Ryan, one more use of it.
That leaves
Yeah,
us
2
2
left.
uses left.
Then so you go first.
Where in content is Valen Weir's name written?
Velen Weir. It's spelled VELIN
VELIN.
space WIR.
But it does also pop up.
I want to kick on that lightsaber, and seeing this is my first time ever holding one, I want to know like what kind of feelings do I get wielding this thing.
You go to press the button, right? You said you wanted to ignite it. It cut out for a second for me.
Yeah, I want to ignite it and just see what I like, what kind of vibe, what do I feel as my first time wielding one.
Right. So you go to press the button, and no blade comes out of the end of it. It just clicks. And you go to press it again, and it just clicks again and again.
Can I do some type of like investigation to see the problem?
I would say
Or would I know?
in order to figure out what's wrong with it, it would be like probably like a technology thing. Make a technology check.
Is he doing
Alright.
this right now? Are you doing this right now?
Yep. Right now.
Okay, so in character, I ask, what are you doing?
Seems to not work anymore. I'm trying to see what's wrong with it.
Let him
Mind
play with
helping
his
me
new
out?
toy as much as he can. So I'm like trying to like dab some of the blood away.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about lightsabers?
Not too much, but I'm not terribly bad with technology. I mean, me and my kind, we love technology from all over the world.
Can I?
Sure.
So
Well,
I know how to use lightsabers, but my technology specs are absolutely garbage. Is there any way I can tell why this is not working with some familiarity of the weapon?
I would say, being that you are familiar with lightsabers, you would be able to tell that this lightsaber has been deactivated. Like, not just turned off, but deactivated. That something inside of it is keeping it from turning on.
I'm gonna roll my check.
He's specially customized this lightsaber to not work upon it without, I assume, his hand.
And I want to try and take the crystal out.
Okay.
So you want to
Without damaging.
disassemble this lightsaber right here and right now?
You know what? I'll wait.
Lucy, you
I mean,
see as I'm trying to like fucking heal
you
myself.
If
don't
you
understand.
wanted to,
I don't hear
if
any
you,
blaster fire. Do you? Did we outnumber the enemy?
We
What's
might
going
have.
on? We might have outnumbered the enemy suddenly. Like,
What's the worry about him disassembling the weaponry now? Maybe they won the fight at the landing craft, and
yeah.
this
Let's worry
forced
about
the
I can help you with this at the ship. Let's take
uh,
it to the ship. Let's get out of here.
as he's messing with the lightsaber. I want to try and disassemble circuitry and wiring from the two remaining droids.
okay. If we're wanting to do that, that's going to require a little bit more time. Unless if you just wanted to be like, I just like chop off the arm and part is going to require quite a bit of time.
I want to chop it off
Just
towards
take it
its
with.
main centrally processing unit, so that to maintain some of the circuitry, and maybe
Okay.
not the
Go
wiring, I
ahead
guess.
and go ahead and make me, if you got, I mean, your artillerist kit really wouldn't be that, and I just don't want it to be just a flat technology check either, but it's also not a medicine. It's like a robotic skill. So I will, let's say if you're just wanting to hack it off, go ahead and make a melee attack, and that will dictate basically how well you preserve the internal stuff. So an 18, you're able to get what the main computer.
Whatever
Yeah,
out of one of these things.
yeah, you're able to get it apart, and you're able to get it in a halfway decent condition. So it will, when you power it on, it will turn on.
Okay, I'm gonna add that to my inventory real quick.
Mhm. Anything
After
else
that,
you guys are doing?
favor solution. Say you can hold on to this, and I'm going to give myself a med pack before walking out to check on the battle that occurred outside.
hmm So as you're popping that med pack, and Lucian now has the lightsaber hilt the deactivated lightsaber hilt you can put down. That's when Brofjordal, he comes like bounding towards you guys. And he says, "Look, sir, we so won the battle." And you can see behind him there are Cartwrights with their hands in the air, and there's like a Gungan behind each one with their blaster pistol pointed at them, and they're escorting them out. There are dozens of Cartwrights that are being uh, basically, taken prisoner at this point um, by a much smaller Gungan force, but they've all of them have surrendered, and they are all led outside of the headquarters. So at this point, there are no more threats. There's no more combat. If there's anything that you guys want to do here inside the headquarters, if you guys wanted to look for loot, you wanted to continue to heal, you wanted to have some conversation or whatever, you can do so. But we're gonna try to just get through this part kind of quickly. So like if you just wanted to do a loot, it was like, okay, just make a perception, we'll move on kind of deal. There's like one thing left I want to do for the campaign arc.
I guess really quick, after seeing the security room and knowing where things are for the most part in the building, I would like to go to what I would assume has a lot of valuables and just check and see if there's anything worth taking.
Okay.
We're not even sure if the battle's over, and we're trying.
Well, the all of the Carets have surrendered.
Okay,
There's
I missed
no
that part.
more. Yeah. So I would say you would be able to find. There's like just general like food supplies, bedding. There's Cartwright sized clothing. Nothing or anything like that. Besides just like general supplies that which the Gungans can carry out and take back to the resistance base, um, if you so wish. There's like rations and stuff like that. But there is, after something around for a little while in the storage room, you are able to, apart from just like general find, hidden in kind of the back corner of the storage area, one Aquatica breather per party member. So one for Sylvaris, there's one for Lucian, there's one for Aurora.
While
Pinner
he's
wouldn't be capable of using it, and K1 doesn't need to breathe. Just saying.
so
Yep.
while he's doing that part, I'm going to be talking to the general, and I want to in Gungan. I'm basically going to express how like look how you've been able to successfully beat this battle, with Misa's help, blah blah blah, and how that if he were to join the Republic, the new Republic, that the rakes, uh, giving the fact that he has successfully liberated Kularin, from the final grasp of the Mafia, in which I will I will show him the medallion that we have available, to try and sway him, as well as the other members to try and join the New Republic, standing
Okay.
against the Imperial warlords.
He'll thank you, and he says that he will consider it strongly.
Okay. That's what I'm doing while he found those
He is also just like there's the cheapo blaster pistols and stuff that the Cartwrights use. But you do also find hidden in, you said you kind of went back to like, you mentioned something about the records or the security thing. You do find that there is one holdout blaster, which
Holdout?
I will give a special card out later. I've got one made up that I can share on Discord. But there's a holdout pistol. Basically, it's a really concealed. It's a concealed pistol. And then you guys
Oh,
got
I'm gonna throw that out.
the burned out
I'm gonna
lightsaber.
pick it up and be like, I don't need this. And I'm gonna throw it to the side. Was very
Because you're only thinking of you, never you're the team.
yeah. I'm gonna throw it out
Of
to
course,
the
I
side where
knew
it's
it.
very easy. Where it's very easy to see where it is. So if someone walks by, they could pick it up and see it. But I'm not gonna take it anymore because I don't need it.
I never see it. I'm in full conversation with
Yeah.
the Gungans right now. They
And,
are
and
having the time of their lives. They're not used to someone of another language talking to them like this. I'm all over there just like, you know,
Mhm.
it's fucking, I never see the Derringer bullshit that you the concealed
Yeah.
pistol.
instead, I'm gonna book my general that I assigned that rode the top of Fenrir. I'm gonna salute to him and said, General, you're a good man. You did absolutely fuck all. But that's because I didn't command you to do anything, and that's what a real soldier does. He listens to his superiors and doesn't make his own decisions. Good day to you. Get off my fucking dog.
um. Yes. Yes. He gives like
He
a
was
awkward salute and like goes to join his brethren.
time out. Let me understand this correctly. Was there a Gungan on top of Fenrir the entire fight, and he did
Entire
nothing?
time,
The
he
entire
did
What?
time.
nothing. 'Cause I forgot he was there. Like, I remembered he was there, and then every time
Yeah.
Fenrir's turn came, I forgot he was there.
Yeah. Okay.
I imagine like Jar
So
Jar Binks on the top of this, like the whole fight. Like he comes, like you gotta think, Fenrir comes charging in. He does like swipes and stuff like this, and the other guy's like, "Wah!" He's, like, he's not even like he's not even able to aim because he has no, he's never been on a beast before, so he's just like shooting
yeah.
off into the air, just like,
Yeah.
and we
Okay.
got done. We're like,
Wait a
you know
minute.
what? You did a
That
great job.
happened
He's like,
during the
me, I don't know
blast.
what happened.
Like he just got, I don't know. He lived. We'll say he lived.
Loophole here.
You know what
Jordan's
he
talking
did?
to him. Well, he had
You know what he
25
did?
health. He had 25 health. So technically
When
he
he was
lived.
when he's on Fury's back, and I cast the animate weapon, it was actually me just commanding him to hit them with the chain.
There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Anything else you guys want to do before leaving the base?
I'm
I
done.
would like to make a check.
Okay. What are you doing?
Do I happen to see a pistol laying on the ground in the open for no reason?
You talking about the holdout pistol?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see it. It's not hidden. When the pistol
Okay.
is hidden, it's really hard to find. But when it's just out on the ground, it's easy to see.
I'm gonna walk over and pick it up.
Okay. You can add a holdout pistol to your inventory. I'll send you something um here later. Okay. Anything else? We're gonna wrap
That's
it up
it
here.
for me.
Okay. Alrighty. So you guys, after the rigorous battle, follow the escorted Cartwrights out of the base. It's still in the fairly early morning. It's rather cool outside because of the heated battle that rather heated battle that happened inside. Um, the jungle mist still hangs kind of over the ground, and the with data pad in hand with information to prove whatever kind of wrongdoing that the cartel has been doing, um, restoring order for how long, who knows, um, back to at least this one little corner of the galaxy. You clear the base and as continuing to escort the car rights away. You see that there's a group of Gungans emerging from the jungle. Um, some of them as lightly damaged, some of them a little bit more damaged from the fight at the landing platform that you had sent there. Your contingent of Gungans. Um, you see them, and there's kind of this brief like, "Oh, good, they lived." And then you hear the sound um, of thrusters, these huge thrusters on a space shuttle, coming over the jungle and the top of the cartel base. And then Sovaris, you would recognize from looking at the spaceship and looking at the manifest that you guys had found in the jungle before your last trek out here, that there are some twin fire linked turrets that very closely match the description of what was on the manifest on this ship begin to open up on the base. Explosions left and right and within the main headquarters of the Metatheran cartel begin to explode, and then eventually these supports that were underneath of it give way and slowly start to crumble and tumble down the mountainside of explosion. The the Gungans all raise their blasters in the air and they start cheering, and it's this big celebration. And the next couple of days that happen while in the city of uh, Gadrin and Hedret, there is nothing. And everywhere you walk, people are like, "Hey, they're the heroes. They're the ones that blew up the nasty cartel." The information brought to to the resistance base proves the point that yes, the cartel were in fact behind cutting down the trees, and that we're the ones behind a lot of the pirating in the system and the smuggling that was happening. That night, as the celebration is continuing strong, um, there are the same festivities that were being put on that day that you guys first landed on the planet Kularin are being set up again. There's a platform in the main square. There's that band made out of that consisted of Tara Sin. They're in the middle and they're performing. There's that platform is rebuilt underneath that the temple that of Ready Artem. There's fanfares that are being played over the speakers. And there is a familiar figure known as the Christopher Barnab, or Barnab Christopher, the governor, is waiting on the platform, and when he sees you guys as you're in the town square, he beckons you over, and there's a small crowd that is gathering now around the platform, and there's other onlookers from the different businesses. And Christopher begins a speech saying, "Friends, on this grand day, we celebrate the heroism of our very own in removing the rogue member of the Metatheran cartel, whose designs on Kularin endangered life as we know it. On behalf of the people of Kularin, I thank you. And he looks at each and every one of you, says, for your bravery, for your valor, for standing against what was wrong. Velenweir was a blemish on the face of the cartel, and they have withdrawn from our system for a time to attempt to discover whether others of his kind are present in their organization. We have been asked to assist in this investigation. Great feat goes to these great individuals, and he like looks around out to the crowd. So, from my thanks to the people, to the people's thanks of Kularin, thank you. And the crowd stirs up a big roar, and there's a couple of the Gungan trumpets that you see at the end of episode 1. They begin to play from around. You recognize is the end of a Kularin presence. What happens next? We'll find out next time that we play.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Very nice. Some of this might be a fever dream that we wake up from. Maybe we continue on another Star Wars adventure some other time.
Screen fades to black. Star Wars music starts playing.
And
a voice suddenly says,
I can't start that. I don't know
I
how
wonder
much that
where I
Disney's
got a
actually
glass of
covered. Hold
tea.
up. All right. Well, thank you everyone for participating with us on this great adventure of for more ruins. No, the rescuing of Kularin. So, if you enjoyed this, make sure to like and subscribe to Darth Kitten Gaming. I believe that's the archive. And make
Oh
sure
no,
to
you don't
be.
gotta listen. You don't gotta listen to that. That's the unedited stuff.
Yeah, well, that's the best part. That's the best part. So if you want the unedited version, I hope you all enjoy, and we will be making further content on other various stuff. Johan and I were actually discussing on another time about doing a Magic the Gathering Arenas content. So, yeah, yeah. Have a dastardly wonderful rebellion.